gonna say it like this one more time. You take me higher. I feel my feet leaving the ground. I feel like flying. And I ain't never coming down until it's bad. Yeah, yeah. Come on, we're gonna take it home. Oh, you take me higher. Whoa, yeah, yeah. And I ain't never coming down. Let's get it bad. Yeah. What's up, everybody? I go by the name Jay Strong. Listen, I'm so glad to be with y'all tonight. This is just a sound check. So y'all stay here, and I'll be right back. Peace.
No, I guess. Oh, Jay. Okay, Jay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I thought you were just gonna stay with that one.
We were, but you had.
We live right now because I hit the live button. So just live right now on my YouTube channel. So go ahead.
All right, well, you had to mute. You was jamming. You was singing. And we needed you to mute.
Okay, so you want to restart it?
Yeah, here we go.
So you want me to just go through all the songs?
Yeah, we're live we're live right now. So you can just go ahead and start your show. Oh, and I'm gonna put you on a single screen on my
Oh, dope.
Well, go ahead, hit it now.
And then you can put him up there, and I can just talk to him from there too. Great, wonderful.
Can you so I'm about to change this, and you're gonna go live again?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're gonna go live again, and that's gonna be it. And then just tell me when it's your last song.
All right.
Okay, great.
So just go through all 4 songs?
Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, perfect. Yep.
All right.
All right, cool. We here, Dre's finest friend. If you don't open up the barbershop and trim my beard and bush, I will kick the door. And all hell gonna break for the DMV. Appreciate you, man. We coming in. All right. Yeah, we had to deal with some sound stuff. Okay, good. So we're good. When you go live, I'm just gonna beam you in as a single link.
Yeah, I'm live.
You live right now again? Okay.
Yes,
Give me a second. All right, cool. All right. All right.
Yeah, we good.
All right, we got it. Let me see this right here. When you go live, I'm just gonna be. Yeah, you probably got to take me off of your
yes, sir.
Off our StreamYard, and we'll be good. Yeah, and let me share you. And it's all you. We good. Yeah, you probably got to take me off of your StreamYard, and we'll be good.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I go by the name of Jay Strong. Listen, I want y'all to pull up. We're gonna have a good time tonight. We're just gonna vibe out, all right? Let's get it. Oh, yeah. How y'all doing tonight? I know y'all just saw that election, but we're gonna have a good time, all right? Here we go. Your joy is my strength. This world's spending. What y'all can win? Far beyond comprehension. Your love, your grace sufficient to take over me, no question.
You take me higher. I feel my feet leaving the ground.
I feel like flying.
And I ain't never coming
Let's get Y'all feel alright? Who can make me feel like this? It's so overwhelming.
But please don't sound.
Come on, keep it coming. Has no power, but still call me friend. Looks past all my issues and what I should have been.
'Cause there's no one else like you.
No.
Greater love than you.
Lord, you are God. Oh, I feel my feet. And I ain't never coming down. Let's get it back. Oh, yeah. Can y'all put your hands together? Yeah. I never come down. Oh. Come on, do it. You take me higher. I feel my feet leaving the ground. I feel like flying. And I never come down. Let's get lifted. Y'all feel alright? Oh, you take me higher. Oh, I feel like flying. And I never coming down. Let's get lifted. Yeah. Listen, this next song I want to do is called Stolen. It's off my brand new EP called See It Through. Wherever you stream music, whether it's Spotify, Apple, iTunes, Google Play, wherever it is, if you look up Jay Strong, you can find my new EP, See It Through, streaming on all platforms. Listen, if you get a chance, check me out. All right? Here we go. Listen, I know life can be tough sometimes, but we're going to talk about it. I can't take no more, no. But that's not what you told me. Said you'd always hold me down when the world around me is burning down. Whoa. Everything they stole from me, I want it back, want it back. Everything they stole from me, yeah. Get it back, give it back. It don't belong to you, I'm not your fool. Don't get comfortable, tell me I want it. I want it back. I've been down this road before, getting in with my back and forth. But this time around, I made up my mind. I'm not bowing out. Whoa, yeah. I won't turn back no more. No. Telling you. But sometimes you gotta say it like this. Oh, I want it. Yeah, I want it. I want it. I want it. Oh, I want it. Oh, yeah. I want it back, yeah. I want it back, yeah. I want it back, yeah. Sometimes you gotta tell them things in life. I want it back, yeah. I want it back, yeah. You can't have it no more. I want it back, yeah. Yeah. Listen, this next song I'm gonna do. This is gonna be a vibe. All right, y'all ready? Y'all come vibe with me one time. Not that one. Here we go. Listen, when you do virtual concerts, you gotta be your own engineer. All right. But we still gotta have a good time. Let's go. Nope. Almost there, y'all. All right. I think I'm good now. No, I'm not there yet. Y'all wait for me. I promise I'm gonna get it together. Whew. All right, let's try it now. Fingers crossed. Nope. All right, I'm ready for real for this time. There we go. Let's get it. You got my mind, you got my mind. You got it. If I told you what I've been through, all the one nights at the phone twos,
all the promises that were given,
all my several mentions,
still I feel like something's missing.
But they still ain't no doubt about it. And they still ain't no doubt about it.
Cause when you said I received it,
yeah, I'll keep my
mind on you.
I feel like
I will stay down for you. I'll keep my trust in you. You know I ride for you.
Come on, say it.
I'll keep my mind on you. I will stay down for you.
Yeah.
I'll keep my trust in you. You know I ride for you.
Maybe I was tripping.
But I know I was a thinking.
You never slip up, you never miss it. If I told you I really do believe you,
I really did believe you.
sometimes what you say don't match what I see.
But time again and time again,
Encourage me. And if you say that I receive it, and cause you said it, I believe it. Oh,
I'll stay down for you.
I'll stay down.
I'll keep my trust in you.
I'll keep my trust in you.
You know I ride for you.
You know that I will.
I'll keep my mind on you.
You know I ain't going nowhere.
I'll stay down for
You
you.
know I ain't going nowhere.
I'll keep my trust in you.
I'll keep my trust in you. Oh, yeah.
Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Never leave me.
Stay with me.
Never leave me.
Oh,
Stay with me.
yeah. Come on, say it again.
Stay with me. Stay with me. Never leave me. Stay with me.
Stay with me. Oh, never leave me. Yeah.
Stay with me.
Come on, we're gonna say it like this.
I'll
Keep my mind on you. Yeah.
I will stay down for you.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you know that I will. You know that I will. You know that I will. Yeah, yeah.
I will stay down for you.
I will stay down.
I'll keep my trust in you.
Yeah. We're gonna say it. Stay with me. Come on. Stay with me. Stay with me. Never leave me. Stay with me. Oh, never leave me. Oh, stay with me. Oh, never leave me. One more time. Come on. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Never leave me. Stay with me. Oh, never leave me. Oh, stay with me. Oh, never leave me. Yeah. That's called Ride For You. Y'all feeling all right tonight? But make sure I mute the right one, all right? So we go right to the next one. All right, y'all, this is my favorite. This is probably one of my favorite songs off the EP. Is my lead single from my EP, See It Through, produced by my guy, DL Lamar Music from out of Atlanta. y'all get a chance, check out his Instagram. An amazing producer, all around amazing guy, man. This song is called New Wave. We're gonna vibe out one time real good, but this is last time. All right, all right, let's do this, y'all. Here we go. Last time. That's right. New Wave. Let's go. Come on. It's a vibe, it's a vibe, it's a vibe, it's a vibe, it's a vibe. One time. Yeah. Come on.
New wave, new wave.
You can get me on that.
New wave.
You can get me on that.
Always.
Yeah. We're going to sound like this. Said I'm on something different. It was time for a change. And if I'm gonna do better, I can't stay the same. Move fast one thing, yeah. But here comes another. But I won't let it break me, no. Cause she got me covered.
One thing I know, yeah, that's for sure.
I know.
We moving different,
Yeah.
we out here litty, I know.
Yeah, yeah.
Now they jumping in like it's the ocean.
And down in yeah, they want it. Now they jumping in like it's the ocean. Hands up, down in yeah, they want it. Come on, say. New way, new way.
You can catch me on a new way. New way, new way. You can catch me in a new way. New way, new way. You can catch me in a new way. New way, new way. You can catch me in a new way.
Said I'm on something different. It was time for a change. And if you check them buddy on me, I'm just not the same. Don't know what I used to. Don't even want to. And here you come just to say me. You love and you want to.
One thing I know, yeah, that's for sure. I know.
We moving different, we ain't litty. I know, no. Now they dripping in like it's the ocean. Hands up, down in, yeah, they want it. Now they jumping in like it's the ocean. Yeah.
Hands up, diving.
Come on, say it with me. New way, new way.
You can catch me in a new way.
New way.
New way. You can catch me in a new way.
You can catch me on.
You can catch me in a new way. New way.
Come on. Yeah.
Ain't no lie, you're so true, like yeah.
Whoa, yeah.
New way, new way.
You can't find me on.
New way.
Don't look
You can catch me in
this way. Don't look
new way.
that way.
You can catch me in a new way. New way, new way.
You can't find me. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, say it one more time. Yeah. New way. You can get me in a new way. New way. You can get me on a new way. Yeah. New way. You can get me on a new way. New way. You can get me on a new way. Yeah. You can get me on a new way. Yeah. Thank y'all so much. I've been Jay Strong. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, my new EP, See It Through, is on all digital platforms. Follow me on social media, Jay Strong Sings, everywhere. Facebook, Twitter. You clearly already on my IG, YouTube. Listen, God bless. Peace and blessings.
So we're back. Barbershop conversations, man. We had to figure out the sound, man. I appreciate y'all hanging in there with me for a second, man. And yeah, we're good, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And we right back at it. Catch me on a new wave. New wave, new wave. Catch me on a new wave. We doing record deals now. If you ain't got no love for Death Row, you ain't got no love for Death Row. I saw Monty doing braids in the back. What else I see in there, man? What's up, Patty Dean, DB, Woke Syndicate, Mark Wonderlick. Yeah, that was a good meal. You was feeling that, huh, Reggie Owens? I saw you in the chat. And what the hell is wrong with my camera? My camera seems so close. Mm. Yeah. Do y'all want to ask him some questions and stuff? I'm telling her right now. I like his sound. He sound like Dave Hollister. Someone nailed that shit in the chat. He sound like Dave fucking Hollister. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he sound like Dave Hollister. That motherfucker sound dope. Motherfucker got a great sound to him. Catch me on a new wave. New wave, new wave. You can catch me on a new wave. Let's see who we got next week while I'm thinking about it. Let me look at the calendar. Oh, we got Forward Tough. When a caller comes in, I'll go get his YouTube. Oh, you missed it. Oh, you can go back and watch the replay. You definitely can go back and watch the replay. So we'll be good. All right, what's the topic of the show? Oh, the debate. Did everybody watch the debate? Did everybody watch the debate? Did everybody watch it? We had the debate, and Errol Spence had his first day of sparring. So I reached out to Errol Spence team. I'll tell you what I got back in response. What's up, Jim Broadway? I'll tell you what I got back in response. Oh man. Yeah, man. Oh man. So Earl Spence sparred today. Is a kid named Rashidi? Rashidi. Uh and I guess he sparred Earl, right? And so I sent the text. And I said, so how was the sparring? I want y'all to see what I got back in response, man. Sometimes my text don't work, but it worked this time. I'm gonna show you what I got. I'm gonna show you what I got in response. Y'all gonna like this response for shits and giggles. So I say, how Earl look? That was my text. How Earl look in sparring. This is what I got back in return. That's what I got back. So let me just see if I could frame this out. So I said, damn. He said he looked like a Rashidi Ellis, right? I want y'all to get the whole story so it looks good. So I said, Anyways, I say how Earl look, and it was a train, and that was ha 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 ha. Anyways, that's good. So Earl looked great in sparring today. Um, and I gotta remember to do the um Donald Trump and Joe Biden sounded terrible, looked terrible, old as hell, bullshitting. And all right, we good. I was just telling them thank you and all that. Yeah, it's the Polar Express. The Polar Express. Yeah, let's open up these phone lines, man. Let's go, man, because I can. Let's put some energy in this motherfucker. Good, we figured it out, and we good. Is the phone lines open yet? Damn. All right, the phone lines are open. So what I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna start going live on my Instagram. You know what I mean? So that debate was exactly what Trump wanted. Exactly what Trump wanted, right? Filibustering, right? Straight filibustering.
My nigga, this is dedication. This is anti-hesitation. This is a real nigga celebration.
What's popping?
Man, what is, man? What's good with it, Fred?
How you feel? How you feel?
Man, I feel good, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me get down to it, bro. The whole debate, you know what I'm saying? So many people talking about Trump was this and Biden was that. Man, it just looked like what I thought it was gonna be, you know what I'm saying? It was just like two high schoolers just, you know, playing the dozens. That's all it really was. They weren't really talking about policy like that, and if they was, somebody was shouting down the other person, talking about, no, I'm right, no, I'm right. So which that's what the debate's supposed to be about to a certain degree, but a lot of people was mad. I saw that they kept saying it was a shit show, it was a clown show. You really didn't see much quote unquote presidential mentality there. Like both of them were losing their heads when somebody would talk about their family, which that makes sense. You know, you talk about somebody's family, they is supposed to snap at you. And I did see where Biden called him a clown and said that he's crazy and he's this and that, but Trump did hit him with some facts. And people gonna get mad, but he did. When he hit him with that whole 94 crime bill, when none Biden said, he shut his mouth. He got quiet. And that's what I want people to really think about. Like, damn, like, how you gonna be president and you can't even have no rebuttal against something that's so detrimental to the black community? And then when they got on race, one thing that Trump fucked up with, he did not denounce white supremacy. Mm-hmm. And when you do not do that, and you know, majority of America is starting to change, starting to shift. They say by 2030 it's going to be, you know, pretty much all black and all different other mixtures and races and all that stuff compared to white folks, right? Well, if you looking for the black vote, Trump did lose some votes. If there was black people that was going to vote for him, he definitely lost some votes tonight when it come down to, you know what I'm saying, not denouncing that. Like we too smart now. Like we not going to go for the dumb shit if you straight up say, well, I'm gonna have them on standby, but I'm gonna tell them to stand down, and I'm gonna tell them to stand down and then have them on standby. Like when you talk like that, bro, like you basically saying that you know what I'm saying? Like you got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You know what I'm saying? You playing seesaw. So with that type of mentality, I just don't understand where he think that he was gonna, I don't know, win some cool points. So maybe they're gonna try to retract it tomorrow, and he's gonna have a statement come out, and one of his representatives is gonna, you know, say something, you know, from the Republican Party, but I feel like Biden, he seemed very frazzled because Trump, that's his arena. He's a New Yorker, as they talk like that, you know, a New Yorker. And when you're a New Yorker and you come from that cutthroat mentality and you're not from some motherfucking soft-ass Delaware somewhere, hey, no offense to Delaware people, but just got to keep it real. New Yorkers got y'all beat when it comes to that gully hustle mentality. It don't matter if you white, black, Italian, Spanish, Latino, whatever, everybody has a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of grunt to him. So I feel like Trump, he brought that, you know what I'm saying? He brought that entertainment factor, which I knew he was going to bring. to have people laughing, to have them like, dang, this motherfucker crazy. You see what he just did? You see what he just told the moderator? Like, he basically was the first person I've ever seen on the presidential stage that made the moderator damn near was about to quit. He was about to throw his hands up and say, all right, I quit. I swear to God. And so I'm like, man, this motherfucker about to straight throw his hands up and say, cut, you know what I'm saying? Cut the camera. I was about to say, this is about to be wild, bro. Because Trump didn't give a, he just did not give a fuck. And I just feel like, man, vote with what you think is going to work for you. You know, I can't tell people who to vote for, what to do. People say, oh, if you're not automatically denouncing Trump, then you're a white supremacist. And that's your projection of you, how you think. That's not how I think. That's how you think. You know what I'm saying? We all individuals here. We all got our own mindsets. Ain't nobody in no coat. Ain't nobody drinking the Kool-Aid. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't no Jim Jones shit over here. You feel me? So, I mean, what you think, Fred, about the whole thing? Like, do you think it was a shit show? Do you think it was entertaining? Do you think that you did hear some good policy stuff that may sway you, or you just, like you always say, I'm voting for myself because I believe in myself?
Yeah, I'm voting for myself, and I just think I'm watching these two motherfuckers basically look in the mirror at each other. They're using different verbs, nouns, and adjectives and pronouns. Like when they're talking about the tax code, Joe Biden wrote the tax code. He's been in politics 47 years on some level. You get what I'm saying? Whether
Exactly.
The 1994 crime bill, he was there. You know what I mean? Donald Trump not saying white supremacist. He dodged that like a motherfucker. Well, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? You know,
right.
and filibustering on they had no information on climate control and
yeah, they didn't have none. Both
no,
of them
they filibustered for that whole segment. They filibustered, and I'm not disappointed because I mean, I just want the motherfuckers to fight. I mean, just fight.
Yeah,
you know
just
what I mean? Just go ahead and fight. You know what I mean?
You might as well. You know what I'm saying? Another thing about Trump tax, I want to talk about that. When it comes to the taxes, y'all got to understand when people get into that millionaire position, especially the 100 millionaire position, they didn't get in there by accident, all right? They learned from people who are higher up than them how to finesse the system. It's been like that for years. Yes. Us, quote unquote, little people who are not making that kind of money, of course you're gonna be pissed off because it's like the nerd who's holding all the information and he's getting straight A's on his test and he good, and then you not, and you getting B's and F's and you not understand how the game goes. So I know you feel like it's unfair, but if you was in that position, you know what I'm saying, you'd probably be doing the same thing too. But he just do it and he's very honest about it. He's like, I don't, you know, it is what it is. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? I'm Trump and I just fuck people over and that's what I do. I make money and I boost the economy and I'm all about stocks and bonds. I'm not really about, you know, he never really says he's about the people like that. And I think that's another thing where he kind of fucked up at, because people are very brainwashed and swayed by how you massage their ego. That's one thing that the Democrats did well with Biden. I could tell they was coaching him, because every time Trump would say something about like money or economy, Biden would switch and say, what about humanity though? You don't care about the people. You don't care about the people. And when you do something like that, you are going to sway some people who are very, you know, weak-minded or want their ego stroked while they're at home and going, yeah, that's right, Biden. Yeah, for the people. When in return, when his ass getting that seat, and he president, he still ain't gonna do shit for the people. He ain't gonna have no real plan for like health care and for you know, saying business loans for black folks and all these. He ain't gonna be on that type of time. Like a lot of people think he is, but he not. It's just a hope and a wish. But like I said, man, at the end of the day, you know what you're getting with both. If you've done your research, like me and Fred has done that, you know what I'm saying? We've done our research. You know what you're getting with both. So to act shocked or act like, oh my God, like that's just you just being weak. No, that's just you being weak or not doing your research, man. And when it comes to Errol Spence, man, I want to get on him real quick. When it comes to the sparring, I wonder if he's still as sharp in sparring as he is, you know, back when he, you know what I'm saying, before the whole accident started. So, like, did they say that somebody leaked the footage or anything like that? Like, what's really going down with his spar? Have you heard anything from his sparring partners or anything like that?
Yeah, I asked today and they sent me a meme of a train. So So I mean,
Oh, you break. Okay.
can you hear me now? Yeah, they sent me a
Yeah, I can
meme.
hear you now.
They sent me a meme of a train. So that's an indication that he looked great.
Gotcha.
You know. So,
Gotcha.
but what else they gonna tell me?
Well, that's true too. Yeah, they ain't gonna give you everything.
Yeah,
You
they ain't gonna tell
already
me
know
everything.
that.
But I'm sure he looked,
You know what I'm saying?
because the picture was after sparring. So I'm not sure if you
Right.
saw the picture. My thumbnail. That's after sparring. So I mean, he looked good. He was lathered up, and I mean, he's obviously rusty. But I'm excited because I'm betting on Errol. I'm betting on Errol this fight. I'm definitely betting on Errol.
Absolutely. I want to talk about like I know he's not a boxer, but I just really love his, quote unquote boxing skill when he's in the UFC. And his name is Israel Adesanya. I feel like if he ever did come to boxing, I know he's not a boxer and everything, but just the way that he controls range and how smart he is and the intelligence that he uses in the ring with distance and range control and using his jab and hooks and stuff. Do you think that if he ever did come to boxing and boxed at 175, that he would be some type of successful?
I've never.
I mean, have you ever checked him out?
No. DB was supposed to send me the video, but he didn't send me the video.
That dude cold, bro.
Is he really?
He like silver. I swear to God, dude's so talented, bro. Like anybody that saw that fight, they know what I'm talking about. That motherfucking special, bro. So I just wonder if he could be one of those guys that spark the interest, because he do the whole dancing thing. He know how to. You could tell he studied the Attitude Era in wrestling back in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? You remember that era, right?
Oh,
with The Rock and Stone Cold, Triple H. You know what I'm saying? All that. D-Generation X and all that. So Nation of Domination. Everybody know what I'm talking about. If you was hip on that. He has that type of aura about him. You know what I'm saying? He brings a little bit of that Conor McGregor type of shit, but in black form. I wonder if he could switch over and somebody that's at the top of the top of the division could, get in there with him and make a really good fight. So, but yeah, check him out. I'm just talking about just his boxing skill. That motherfucker cold, bro. But you know what I'm saying? That's my call. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. And I want to hear what y'all got to say. I know y'all probably mad at me because I'm not, totally leaning to the left or leaning to the right, man. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, nigga. It's all about getting to that motherfucking bag, and it's all about equity, fuck equality. I'm out.
Facts. Get your equity up. Get your equity up. Oh, we ain't heard from Reggie Owens, man. What Reggie Owens doing tonight? Reggie Owens like, I don't give a fuck. Biden. I hate what's his name?
Block for me, black man. No, they trying to stretch us.
How you feel, Mike?
Hey, how you doing, Malcolm X Fred?
What's up, man? What it do?
Yeah. Nah, man. I was, what I'm saying, I heard about Joe Biden and Trump, man, but what I'm saying, it's the same thing, man. You feel me? They ain't talking about nothing how to uplift black people and stuff, you feel me?
Yep.
Where, what I'm saying, so about the debate, I ain't heard nothing new. You know what I'm saying? I just heard the same bullshit that the motherfucking the white man and all the motherfuckers been spilling for the past fucking 20 years I've been alive. So, what I'm saying, that's it. And about Jamel Charlo, that boy nice. That boy the truth. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? He really, really nice. And you know what I'm saying? And the other caller, he tried to say, what was it? Israel Adesanya try to come to boxing. Come on, man. He fucking with white boys in the UFC, man. He ain't gonna be able to deal with Jamel Charlo or any, you feel me? Any motherfuckers out here in boxing, man. You feel me? I ain't gonna work. You feel me? But one thing I really agree with the other caller, Ben, he said it ain't about racial, whatever the fuck he said. It's all about equity, man. That's all we gotta have, man. We gotta have capital. That's it, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop fucking depending on these motherfucking white motherfuckers that don't give a fuck about us. They really don't like us. Don't nobody like black people. I don't give a fuck where you at. If you in Asia, you in motherfucking America, you in motherfucking Europe, man. Don't nobody like you, man, if you black. You feel me? All you gotta have is money to make a difference. And as black people, we gotta start getting money and we gotta start getting capital to make change for ourselves, because nobody fucking like us, especially black men. You know what I'm saying, Big Fred?
I'm with it.
So I swear to God, bro, don't nobody like black men, man. I don't give a fuck. Listen, I don't give a fuck if you in. Listen, I was in Malaysia. What was it? 2 months ago. And boy, I ain't never seen no racism like I ever seen in Malaysia, man. I swear to God, way worse racism than I ever seen in motherfucking America, man. That should tell every black man that, you know what I'm saying, like, you got to get your money up, man. That's it, man. That's the only thing that's really going to make a difference out here in this world, man. As long as you get your money, you feel me? Don't nobody, like, I just want every black man to get this shit in their head, man, before they start complaining and thinking, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I was watching me and my uncle and one of my other friends, we was watching the debate as we were speaking on, you know what I'm saying? Because we always got the same mindset, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? We always know, like, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's Trump or whether it's Biden, ain't nothing going to change. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing going to change, man. The next thing that, you know what I'm saying? Only thing they going to have is them black, you know what I'm saying? Them boys in black suits coming through. Whoever the next president is, going to tell them, like, yo, this what you got to do. This how this shit works. You know what I'm saying? You got to do this. You got to do that. You know what I'm saying? This the protocols. You feel me? That's all about it. You know what I'm saying? So as long as black people realize, you feel me? You know what I mean? That you ain't got no motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got no motherfucker. You ain't got to depend on nobody, man. That's it. You ain't got to depend on motherfucking Trump or Biden, man, because they ain't about to do nothing for us.
Not.
You're in Big Fred. They ain't. You know that too, man.
They're not.
You feel me? You damn right, man. So all we gotta do is, you know what I'm saying, we gotta get our fucking capital up, man. You feel me? We just gotta bring our money together. We gotta start buying shit together. You know what I'm saying? As a group. You know what I'm saying? Like the Jews do, and the motherfucking Arabs. You feel me? You know what I mean? And the motherfucking Koreans. Where you stay at, Big Fred? You stay in California, right?
California.
Yeah, man. Like, think about all the motherfucking Koreans that be owning all the motherfucking corner stores, man, in the hood.
I got a question for you. What you drinking tonight?
Yeah. Who, me?
Yeah.
Hell no, I ain't drinking shit, man. I'm drinking some coffee.
Cut it out. What you drinking, nigga?
I swear to God, man, I'm drinking some coffee, but I'm calling you from Africa right now, man.
You in Africa?
Yeah.
What country you in?
I'm in Uganda.
Uganda. How long you gonna be there for?
Shit, I'm about to be over here for like, what is it called? For like, I really want to leave right now, but you know what I'm saying. But it ain't up to me. You feel me? I gotta wait on the big dog to give me the. You feel me, Big Fred? You put me on the hard position, but I gotta wait. I gotta wait on the big dog, man.
Who's the big dog?
Shit, my motherfucking dad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you feel me? But I'm calling you all the way from motherfucking Uganda, man.
You got a 614 number. That's cool. You in Ohio though, right?
Yeah, yep. I stay in Ohio. This my number from Ohio right here.
Oh, okay.
And I got a number that
you could beam in. You know you could beam in and save money, right?
Huh?
You could beam in and save money.
God damn, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, you can just hit the link, and but people will see you, but you can beam in and won't cost you a dime.
Damn, I didn't even know that, man. That's why sometimes I be hating calling in for you, man, because I'm like, man, this shit be costing money, man.
Yeah, Beeman. I'll put the link in. When I put the link in the chat, just click it,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll pop right up.
I bet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. But Big Fred though, man. Like for real, man. As black people, man, we gotta stop fucking depending on these motherfucking politicians. You feel me? Like you seen this. Like I'm from motherfucking Louisville, man. With that bitch ass motherfucking attorney general that we got as a black motherfucker, which I voted for, and my motherfucking people voted for.
Oh damn.
Yes, and you know how he doing us, man. You see how he doing?
You can vote him out in 3
years.
years. You can vote him out in 3 years. Got 3 more years.
Man, I'm about to. Man, I swear to God, man, I can't wait, man. On everything I love, man, I can't wait to vote that bitch ass motherfucker out, man. I swear to God, if one thing I ever regretted ever in my life, I never regretted anything ever in my life. But one thing I really regret is convincing me and my people trying to go vote for that motherfucker, man, just because he was black.
Yeah, got you. What time is it over there? What time is it over there?
Oh shit, man! It's over here. It's in the morning side right now. It's fucking 7 o'clock.
Oh, 7 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah. I'm in the morning side, man. You know I can't miss your show.
I appreciate that, big homie.
Yeah, man. But Big Fred, man, like for real, man, I really want us to get our fucking money up, man. If we
you got to get your money up to get back to Cleveland, nigga.
What?
You got to get your money up to get back to Cleveland.
Man, shit, man. I really want to go buy some fucking properties in motherfucking Detroit. That's what I really want to do.
Well, why are you in Uganda?
Because, man, I'm trying, cause I've been buying coffee from motherfucking Ethiopia, you know what I mean? And I'm trying to, and I've been sending it to motherfucking Belgium and what is it called? Czech Republic and motherfucking Norway. So, you know what I mean? Which is good money.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You can't be mad. Like, for real. Like, that's what I'm trying to say, man. Black, you know what I'm saying? As black people, man, as long as we really get to realize, as long as you got capital, man, and you come back to the motherland, you're going to make money. You're going to really make money. You know what I mean? Me and my uncle right now, what we trying to do is we trying to buy some fucking mineral land from motherfucking Congo to where we can try to sell some fucking minerals to fucking Samsung in South Korea. We trying to get them. We trying to get a contract with them.
All right, get off my line. I mean? So, get off my line. You done been on.
I bet, big dog.
I don't know what you put in that coffee. Too, man. I don't know what you put in that coffee. Or you got a hangover or something. You got a hangover from last night.
Hell no, man. I'm just excited, man. Every time I call into you, man, I'm always excited, man. That's what you got to know, Big Fred.
You are.
I'm always excited, man.
I appreciate you.
You feel me? And one more thing, Big Fred.
What's up?
You for the people, man. You feel me? I swear to God, and I love you for that, man.
Appreciate you.
I really love you for that, man. That's why, you know what I mean? When I call over here, I'll be so excited to talk to you and all that stuff because, you know what I mean? Because I know, because I can tell, you know what I mean? Like, you for the people, man. But thank you very much, though, big dog, for accepting my phone call, man.
Appreciate you. All love. All right. Patty D said that's brother. Excitement. Appreciate you, dog.
No, I appreciate you for accepting my phone call.
Oh, I see you when you call in every time. Appreciate you. Beam in, so it don't cost you no money. So it don't cost you no money. Beam in.
Oh, I bet. Thank you very much for that, man.
Yeah, you got to show people what Uganda look like, so people don't think it's like you know, like they sold us as a kid, you know, for 13 cents a day. You know what I mean?
Oh my fuck, man! Listen, man. If people ever get to come,
well, how about you? How about you beam in? How about you beam in? Beam in.
All right, bet.
All right,
peace. Bet. Peace. I can do that.
Peace. For 13 cents a day, you could feed a starving African. Yeah, I remember the commercials, and we carried that shit till we became an adult. Many of us did. I don't know when I stopped believing it. I can't tell you when I stopped believing it, but that led to the joke African booty scratcher. that led to the joke. I mean, the jokes just went in on in. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, you got a stomach like an Ethiopian. Y'all remember them jokes we used to say because of them fucking commercials? They fucking bamboozled us into believing that shit.
By any means necessary.
Block for me, black man.
How you feel? How you feel? Why you laughing, dog?
Oh, I ain't talked to you this last week, man.
Oh, that's your fault. I've been here.
Okay. I've been calling her. Well, it's all good.
What's popping? How you feel, man? How you feel, man?
Oh, you know how I feel. 55 said no 55 bill up here on the beach of Bora Bora.
You in Bora Bora? How long was your flight? How long was your flight?
It was a 2-day flight.
2-day flight?
We had to do a layover in the French Alps.
Oh, the French Alps. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you and damn, man, we getting all these international calls. Uganda, Bora Bora. Damn.
Yeah.
What next?
Don't ask me what time
Mars.
it is.
Next, we're gonna be out of the planet. We're gonna be on. Motherfucker gonna call me from Venus. Nigga.
Well, we're gonna call for the space station.
They gonna call for the space station. They go like, I'm floating. I'm floating. Fred, you gotta come here, man. We're weightless. Float. I'll be like, float on. Oh, shit.
Oh man, so Errol looking good. You gonna go ahead and put in an early prediction?
Or
you gonna wait to the, huh?
Nah, I'm not gonna put in an early prediction. Not yet. After Tank Davis. After Errol come in the barbershop, I'll do it. Errol gotta come in.
You say he's gonna make an appearance?
I hope so. Oh,
I thought you probably already communicated with him.
Yeah, I text him, but I'm text back. But I text him the day of his I made a mistake and text him the day of his well, it's not a mistake. He'll hit me. No big deal. So we'll see.
Well, I mean, you know, you read the book, The 40 Laws of Power. Get his opponent on, and that'll
you got me. You figured out one of my tricks, huh? You figured out one of my tricks, huh?
and I remember about 6-7 months ago, you and DB said I was like G13. Y'all said in a few months I'm gonna elevate. So where I'm at now?
G13?
Yeah. My classification.
Oh, you're probably
my ranking system in the barbershop.
14 now. 14. G14. You're still a general.
Okay.
Still a general. I don't know what the other ones are. I need another military. I need TB to call in and give me the military personnel. TB ain't even in here yet, man. He ain't said nothing.
Who you talking about, Terrence Bailey?
Yeah.
Or the other two? Oh, okay. Oh, that dude stay busy, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he on detail right now.
Mm-hmm.
He on the couch.
Yeah. No, he well, you know, y'all talk.
Well, it's midnight. Well, it's 1 o'clock. He's on his way home. He's on his way home from work. Yeah,
exactly.
Uh-huh.
No, he breaking this equipment down.
Yeah. Full black jacket. I thought that shit was funny. I said, okay. He hung up in the middle of my joke. He said he was breaking his equipment down. And I said, full black jacket. See, my jokes be way up here. Oh man, love is the word. Got my joke. Oh man, y'all remember that motherfucker was breaking down that gun before he shot himself? Boom. You know what I mean? So right when you hung up, I said one of the more clever jokes I've ever said, and I'm gonna say it again because I said, real rap. I see you. What I said was, you said he's breaking down his equipment, right? And I said, full black jacket.
Yeah, you was on point.
You didn't laugh at my jokes. I mean, you should. But it's not.
Yeah, I didn't hang up. I don't know if it was. I thought you hung up on me.
No. That's every woman in your life.
Oh yeah, we don't talk much.
You don't have to talk.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You got other things to do with your mom.
Mm-hmm.
But so you watched that president debate, huh?
Yeah, we watched it.
Yeah, time you can't get back, huh?
That shit.
Well, not a debate.
You can't get back. Yeah, that was a bull fraganagle, man. That was some bull fraganagle, man. That shit was, man. It was pathetic.
That was a debacle. Wasn't no debate.
Oh man, that shit was. Man, we got two 80-year-old men running for president.
Hey.
I'm done, man. I'm done. No person can defend any of them motherfuckers. It's nothing you can say as an individual that you can, oh man, he gonna do this for me. Oh man, man, them niggas are done. Man, these next 4 years, good luck. Honestly, you better pray that, they go to sleep forever. You know what I mean? Like, that's the prayer. That's the prayer. Whoever wins the presidency, you got to pray they go to sleep forever. I'm being real. Like, what are you getting out of this? What are you getting out of this? You know, they don't. Man, come on.
You can't even flip a coin on that. When you flip a coin, that motherfucker gonna land on the side.
Yeah, man. It
ain't gonna fall. I mean, whatever that little, you know what I'm talking about. Well, when you roll it, it's gonna land on that motherfucker. The coin gonna refuse to pick one of them motherfuckers.
Man, it's bad, man. Like, man, I'm done. If any of my friends, I already know what Reggie Owens gonna say. You gonna vote for the racist? No, both of them are racist. Both of them are retarded. I don't give a fuck how they spell it. I don't give a fuck. You can spell I-E-Y-E or I. I don't give a fuck. I. And yeah, two donkeys of the day. That nigga said, I was raised in the suburbs. not that was wrong, but it's like it's like the nigga saying, I got a single parent. I was raised by a single parent. Dog. Oh my God, this is too much, man. This shit was retarded.
They trying to show their poverty card, huh?
This shit was retarded. This shit was retarded, man. Full blown retarded.
What Trump could have came in just threw his tax report out there.
Yeah.
Nigga, you never had $750 though, have you?
Yeah, he said I spent millions on taxes. You know,
and got billions back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's that nigga said, oh man, both them niggas retarded. But I'm real interested to go through my timelines and see who was like, yeah, Biden really did it to him. I'm like, I mean, you have no individuality. If you're looking at Biden or looking at Trump and be like, yeah, that's my president. Like, something is wrong with you. Like you need counseling. You need like you're off balance, like you're off base. There's nothing right about you. If you like look at them niggas and be like, yeah, that's my president. Like you watch that debate and then go put a sticker on your car.
Man, they gotta pay me to do that shit.
Yeah,
they gotta pay me for everything. Everything. Any type of advertising, we business partners. You know, I get some of those Democratic dollars and I get some of that political dollars. Yeah. I'm the contribution that you pay to. They want my support in that way. They got to support me. But yeah, man, you can't get that time back for it. But I guess you learned, so you got more receipts than you need now, huh? Mm-hmm. On both of them.
Facts. Shit was terrible. Terrible.
You think Tank gonna make an appearance before his fight?
Tank Davis? No. Hell no. Tank? Nah. Don't hell no.
Well, he had that sit down with Mike Tyson, so it seemed like he's trying to get some press, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he probably is. I definitely don't expect Tank to come in here. I don't even have his. I know how to get a hold of him, but he ain't gonna do it. So if you do, I'll be shocked.
I don't know. We can call Kev and see
Kev.
if he can pull a few strings.
Oh, Coach Kev. Yeah, Coach Kev.
Yeah.
But I know people in Vegas. Like I know Lorenzo and them. I can get a hold of them, but but what do I know?
Okay. And final, LeBron about to get his ring. Where you rank him at now?
What do you mean where I rank him?
I mean, if he's in your rank, it's just like the Mount Rushmore, top 5, top 10. Because he's going to get a title. Does this title have any significance in his career?
Man, that's a long question. I got to do a whole lot of vetting to get that answer. Right. Shit.
But
top 20, like top 10 for sure. LeBron definitely top 10.
Yeah. I don't know. This I don't know. This like a watered down version of a NBA title.
It is a watered down, but Miami may beat them.
Hey, you know what? Nah, I don't know. I'm a Laker fan, so I can't say that. I can't say that. But it looked like the fix is in, though. I wouldn't bet on it. I just got to see what he'll do next year. He's still good, though.
It's still going to be a compressed season next year, too, because this season ends in the next 2 weeks.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So when did the next season start up? Next October?
Probably after New Year's. And they'll just have a compressed season, right? And probably end in June or July.
Right. All right. H Money about to be in, man. So let me clear the line.
Oh, H Money. Appreciate you.
Yeah, we're going to get on. All right. Salute to the chat.
One.
Kings and Queens.
What's up, Real Rap?
Chilling, bro. Chilling.
You scared to death, Negro.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What you got?
I got to start with never let a hard time humble us. You know what I'm saying?
Never let a hard time humble us. Yeah, this is.
Salute to the barbershop. That hoodie definitely hard. I'm gonna just start in reverse. It's definitely a cakewalk season. Like these dudes had a 12-hour boycott. That was some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? 12 hours. These dudes had a 12-hour layoff. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't even get no scab, no scab workers and nothing like that. That was some bullshit. Two, Bron, I would have him if he did win, which I ain't gonna lie, man. Like Miami do look nice. Like could we get the upset? Possibly, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's been a cakewalk for Bron like the whole way, like the whole bubble and shit has been a cakewalk as far as with his seeding, you know what I'm saying? Like the teams that he played, Trailblazers played no defense. They were no threat after game one. Like the Houston Rockets, they had Westbrook. He presented his second career as in construction. He Westbrook, I'm not saying Brook, I'm saying Brick. He he's definitely a developer, man. He made a whole blueprint in game game 3 and 4, man. You know what I'm saying? He was just terrible. And then, like they got a good Nuggets team, but the damn Clippers, man, fucking trash ass Clippers. I'm glad that they fired Doc Rivers, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad that they fired him. He lost two 3-1 leads, overrated, you know what I'm saying? I really wanted to see the Clippers and the Lakers. I think that would have been a better series, but I'm not gonna lie, man. Quad choke. I'm still I put an Amber Alert out for Lou Will's game. I don't know what happened to Lou Will or Paul George. It's an Amber Alert out for Paul George. He's a choker. You know what I'm saying? It's just terrible, man. My early pick for next year, I got Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? I got KD. Whenever KD come back, I like that squad. That's who I'm rolling with. Then like the dude that called, you know what I'm saying? he's like the Ohio version of Wakanda, and he's actually in Wakanda. That's just crazy. I was laughing at that, man. As far as what Trump and them was saying, as far as like the suburbs and shit, like they were saying how the suburbs is becoming extinct. I was like, when the fuck did this happen? Like when the fuck did that happen, Fred? When did the suburbs start to become extinct?
Trump said that, right?
Yeah. I was like, these motherfuckers on the endangered list, like
Man.
I was like, Fred, they did it to themselves. They got a whole opioid crisis out there that they've been dealing with for decades. But they did it to themselves, bro. I was like, what the fuck? When the fuck is the suburbs extinct? Like when are they going through an extinction period? Yeah, Trump was on some bullshit, bro. It was a lot of inconsistencies, man. Reggie, I want Reggie to call in, man. I'll go back in the background after my call, man, because I want Reggie to call in. I want to talk to Reggie on the like on the line. Dude thinks I'm a Trump supporter, bro. I just tell him the facts, man. At the end of the day, nobody's a Trump supporter. Go ahead, Fred.
Nah, I want to hear Reggie asinine thoughts on. Oh, that's not him. Damn. I want to hear his
I thought that was Reggie.
thoughts on oh, we got to vote for Biden because of that nigga Biden.
Bro, hey, look, bro.
That nigga gonna trip on his shadow walking into the White House.
Hey, Fred, like, you know how I'm always like, white mommy and white zaddy can't save you?
Mm-hmm.
Dog, Biden was looking for us to throw in the towel, dog, like on Rocky and shit, like, throw the damn towel. Like, he kept looking at the camera and shit, like you know what I'm saying, with them damn fake ass devil eyes and shit. Like, bro, you was not a puppy dog, bro. Like, we don't give a fuck about, like, you know what I'm saying? If Biden was destitute, broken, poor, like on trading places, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't, man, look, bro, I wouldn't give him a cup of water, bro. I don't go, man, look, bro. Biden, salute to Chance Side, man. I know Chance Side listening. Pre-written, man. Some pre-written bars. Both of them, you know what I'm saying? They was both on some bullshit, bro. Like I said, with Trump talking about they found some ballots in a creek. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck was Fred? What the fuck, Fred? What the fuck was Trump talking about, dog?
Ballots are in the creek.
Like, they finding ballots
with Trump written on them.
Bro, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Hey, like, you know what that shit reminded me of? There was a movie with Tommy Boy, man. Like the fat white boy that died and shit. His dad was like running for like a politician spot. I can't remember what that shit was called. But like they ended up finding out like the opposition was using dead people, you know what I'm saying, to get votes and shit. I'm like, that's basically what Trump trying to say, bro. I'm like, this dude is, bro. Look, bro, them motherfuckers is out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my guys, man. Salute to DB, Rob G Film, Asia, you know what I'm saying? TB, man. Look, bro, like salute to the game, man. Salute to J.A. Dixon. Lion DeCarlo, man. Salute to the game, bro. I was like, bro, I ain't know what the fuck was going on, man. But like I said, man, that's my call, man. I'm waiting on Reggie to call in because I want to hear his points, man. He was trying to cap for Biden and shit, bro. Biden is not.
Yeah, go ahead.
Biden is not so-called presidential, bro. Like,
beam in, Reggie. Beam in. Are you able to beam in? Beam in. Kanye West ain't so bad now, isn't he?
For real, bro. Hey, for real.
20, man. Hey, man. Kanye ain't so bad after all, right?
Honor Israel, salute, bro. Salute. And man, salute to my dog Jarvis too, man. Pound for pound. Whoa. Salute to the Queens too, man. Salute to Monty. Salute to Love is the Word, Patty Dean. And salute to my baby, man. Unique Dawn. My dog Ant Fresh. OG Eric. Andrew Charles, my dog.
Yeah. There you go.
Yes, indeed. Let me get into that point because y'all all missing that point on the suburban comment. When that comment was made up about the suburbs, it was about Trump dog whistling. Because earlier in the year, Trump's whole push was creating new regulations that made it harder for lower incomes to move in the suburbs. When Biden spoke of it, he was saying when he grew up in the suburbs was a location for white folks, meaning white folks that went on the white flight, moving out of inner cities, creating suburbs, which were predominantly all white neighborhood. Him speaking about Trump, thinking he was doing a favor for white folks by keeping blacks and Latinos out the suburbs. He said Trump was making a mute point by thinking he's targeting that because the suburbs ain't just white communities. They're really intermixed communities. But also the other thing, this wasn't a fucked up debate by both folks. Trump fucked this damn debate up. Ain't no both sides of this thing being thrown away. Trump came out like a goddamn idiot. He was an embarrassment to the nation because he sits in the White House. He just looks stupid as hell up there.
And you don't think Biden didn't?
No, I don't think he did at all. He answered the questions. Give me the points where he did.
That's definitely cap, man.
Give me the points because I'm about to debunk everything. I call you and Real Rap and Fred are Trump supporters. They down. They feel a little sad tonight. They a little down because they look stupid tonight.
That. Now you sound like either Biden or Trump saying that.
Yeah, Reese are frustrated, bro.
Yeah, it's like the whole Black Lives Matter, man. We're gonna get all the black leaders and we're gonna have a meeting and we're gonna call everybody together and we're gonna sing Kumbaya. He had no answers. It's the same old rhetoric, time and time again. There's nothing new going to happen, Reggie. And
Fred,
regardless if it's Trump or Biden, you're getting the same results.
I'd rather listen to a person who even speaks about the accountability issues within the system. Somebody that recognized that there is systemic racism in the system. Your boy, he denied all that shit. Your boy wouldn't even denounce these racial groups. He went in, who you want me to announce? And then he said a name, and then he flips the script back up on Antifa and Black Lives Matter. The dude really showed his damn card. The only thing he was missing was that hood on his head.
All right, look, at the end of the day, bro, Biden didn't mention police brutality, man. Biden is talking about, he's got ads running, talking about closing down like private prisons and all this other shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, you're from California, bro. Like you know better than anybody, man, like the amount of prisons that they have and the amount of money that they make on the prison industry, number one. And look at who his running mate is on top of that. On top of, they didn't speak on black issues at all, bro. Like, they did a swipe, they did a brush stroke, you know what I'm saying, with without bringing up any real issues.
But time out, bro. Everything related to black folks ain't about crime and shit. And black folks got to get out that fucking kind of mindset.
They're making it about crime. Hold on. They're making it about crime, though, bro. I didn't say that. They're making it about crime. Like, we have other issues outside of just crime. We have a lot of shit that's going on in our community specifically, you know, without, you know, including the so-called term minority. That's the point that I'm getting at. They bring the crime points up. Democrats, like the people that you
black folks do that shit too.
Go ahead, Reggie. I just brought up
black folks do that shit too. All we talk about is crime. We ain't criminals. We people who ain't getting the fair shake in this damn in this economy when its rules are being written by these fools. And the other thing on side of it, when we speak about black issues, is the fact that we need better representation that comes to the board. If you ain't got nobody playing at the chess table, then you got to settle in with the representation they bring up. And that's white dudes who's out of touch with black issues. Their issues is to cover American issues. On top of that, we ain't immigrants. So when you hear these subjects tonight, you're affected by all of it. You're affected by medical. You're affected by every single thing they touch on. on top of the other issues. But I think it's going to take more black representations before you even touch the surface of addressing the deeper black issues. But
Okay,
we
we're
touch
not
too much on.
okay, like we're not immigrants, but during Katrina, like black people were called refugees, bro. Like what are you talking about? Like anytime that the system has a chance to shit on us, they do. Like I told you, I conceded to your point on certain political leanings when it comes to like the middle shit, like legislative and judicial branch. At the end of the day, don't forget, bro. I'm not gonna get off the fact that there's something called fuck man, what's that term called, bro? The fucking electoral college, bro. You know what I'm saying? Where each state elector, no matter what the state votes, they have the choice on selecting what candidate that they want. Don't forget that. That's why I say like I
Don't
don't
forget
feel
that it never happened too.
it
Don't forget
happens
that it
all the
never
time.
happened. No, it don't. They tried and they go right to court and they reverse it. You gotta go with what the people select. So you
Bro,
can that's a false statement right there.
that's not a false statement because in the 2000 election, like when you had fucking Al Gore and Bush, they so called lost votes and shit, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Like they put who they want in as far as the presidential shit. Now I agree with you on like local politics and shit like that because that directly affects you because we all and you know everybody here that's listening to this broadcast, we all have corrupt politicians. You know everybody from every state, like everybody can admit that. Everybody can acknowledge that. But as far as the presidential shit, bro, is bullshit. And Biden is a bullshit artist as well as Trump. You know what I'm saying? Like both of them were on some bullshit tonight. Biden was not sharp. You know what I'm saying? Biden was all over the place as well, bro. And he kept throwing like little jabs and insults and shit. Like not saying that Trump didn't, but at the end of the day, that's what's gonna happen because he's gonna get frustrated because he's not mentally acute at all. Dude is slow, bro. Like at the end of the day, that's the point that I'm getting at, man. The dude has just like Bernie Sanders, no interest in the black community as far as our issues. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm tired. Like everybody else can defend their culture and who they are as a people and shit and get shit done specifically for them. And we had to kumbaya with everybody else. That's bullshit, Reggie. That's what I'm talking about. That's bullshit.
Dude.
And how about the play on words on taxes? Like that was just beyond like the lower the taxes, the better off we are. And that's just simply, in my humble opinion, y'all may disagree because we're already paying sales tax. So the lower we get on the what is that called? Damn, man. When you have a job and you get your taxes taken out, what is that called? Payroll tax. Payroll tax. The lower we are in payroll tax, whether it's state or federal, the more jobs we create. And the simple comparison to that is, in my humble opinion, is when you go to the swap meet and the nigga say $80, and then you say, how much if I pay cash? Can I pay 60 cash? That's the equivalent to no taxes, where everybody wins. I can hire more people, I can sell more goods, you know. So no one wants to pay taxes. I think, see, that's why I think where we've been bamboozled. Like for example, I meant to do this Instagram video, but I had to put the kids to sleep about abortion. That's a Democratic versus Republican issue, right? That's a like a fundamental thing, right? And Republicans say no abortion. Democrats say whatever a woman, well, they're for abortion. They're anti. A woman can do whatever they want. But until a woman can control her body, she will never have greater pay than a man.
That's bullshit though, Fred.
No, I'm just saying, like,
no. Like, not your point on what you said on the point of the Democrats, and I'm gonna make a comment after I say what I say. What I'm saying is they have people that they look up to, like Margaret Sanger and shit, like Hillary Clinton. You know what I'm saying? That's one of her idols. Like, that's one of the people who instituted the parenthood bullshit that's in our neighborhoods, man. Planned Parenthood, and something else to it's a couple cats in here to PGH. Samuel, and it's a cat. His name starts with an A. At the end of the day, my solution, like my solution is unrealistic because you niggas won't come together. You know what I'm saying? What I would tell you is to put, our resources together,
Of course, thank
put our money together. You know what I'm saying? Because our monetary value is fucking is great, bro. Like we're in the billions, pushing trillions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? That we have that we can constitute, but you niggas aren't gonna come together. You know what I'm saying? My solution would be to come together on unity. You know what I'm saying? Put our resources together monetarily, you know what I'm saying, and invest in shit. But you niggas won't come together. So all this shit is hypothetical. And am I a Trump supporter? Fuck no. I'm apolitical. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna vote for Trump. I'm not gonna vote for Biden. But to answer your question, that would be the main solution would be to come together monetarily, you know what I'm saying, and build up. And not just that, take back over media, you know what I'm saying? Take back over our education system. Because right now our children are being indoctrinated. They're not being taught. They're not being educated. They're being indoctrinated on a bullshit system, bullshit history, all that narrative base.
But
That's
you know
what we
why
have to
you'll
do.
never change that? Why you'll never change that? Because if you're not politically infected, you have no rights of even controlling anything, any changes within the education system. When you speak about not voting, you're allowing these people to go into office, to get in these positions of control. They write and they structure what kind of teachings are being done if you're just allowing it being done through the system of education. Because too many people have abandoned the responsibility of teaching kids within the home. And so therefore you rely on the school education system to educate you. And when you're not in the system and being put in place to where if you run the system politically, you can put people in this divorce chick's position who has nothing to do with education. She's a billionaire, corporate ran type chick who's doing everything to strip away what is coming out in education and what they're trying to teach. You already heard Trump speaking about taking away funding from school unless they start adapting this patriotism type education, which is no more than deeply whitewashing the hell out of education. So even going beyond just it being on a history type level, where are they teaching kids as far as advancing? America's children are falling way behind the rest of the world. Why? Because of the deep systemic racist issues within this nation. And that's attacking lower income areas with worst off public school education. They're giving it all to these people with the silver spoon who are giving brilliant levels of education. So now they done stripped away of what you receive from what people used to receive when it was before the integration of schools. Those kids receive high levels of education. They didn't have to go to private schools. But when they start integrating these schools, when they start breaking away and creating this private education system with people who are where other people are disproportionately put at a disadvantage in receiving less when it comes to the levels that they get educated at, but they're given to all these silver spoon kids, along with all type of tax credits, I bet, going to them. But they're getting a great, they're getting a great deal when it comes to this. But that's why politics go beyond what y'all just speak about.
Look, bro. Number one, there's a vacuum, because all right, look, they were talking about like the middle class and shit. Well, there's a vacuum because they don't have trades in the schools because they took that shit out in like the 70s and 80s and shit, and then like in the early 90s. That's the main problem as far as like a lot of what they were attempting to talk about. Number two, and I'm gonna come back to that point. Number two, like your boy Biden was talking about Brazil and South America and all kind of other shit, bro. They don't give a fuck about our children, bro. Like that's all. Everything that you said,
bro. That was about
like,
force, dude. That's y'all
like,
missed the whole point. I can tell
no,
y'all.
I didn't know. I didn't
pay
miss the point.
attention
No,
tonight.
I did miss the point, bro. Like they started talking about like climate change and all kind of other shit. Like I said, they didn't talk about none of the shit that you're attempting to bring up, bro. Like you're putting word. It sounds good. Don't get it twisted, but you're putting words in Biden's mouth. Biden didn't mention any of that shit, and he has no plan for that. At the end of the day, bro, like cats are talking about Trump wants to change like history in the books too, bro. It shit's already been lied. Like it's there's already been lies, for decades, man. Like at the end of the day, on that first point, like going back, man, like with like the points that like you were making about like the like education system, like that's what we would need. We would need trades back into schools. You know what I'm saying? Because like right now, like the type of jobs that are needed are shit that's like that Fred is into. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's like 10 or 12 different things that I'm sure Fred has to go and get contractors for just to build a house. You know what I'm saying? And that's just on like the commercial side. Like you have the commercial side, you have residential side. Like you have a lot of shit in the trades that are needed. You know, because like that older generation is dying off. So a lot of what you're saying, that's where the vacuum is right there in the education system. Because all the other bullshit outside of arithmetic and reading and writing, it's all bullshit. It's all folly, man. All that shit is extra bullshit that most of our kids don't even use. That's why I say, like, salute to Mike Weary for saying that, because that's true, bro. It's all about, you know what I'm saying, putting back into the trades and getting hands-on type of jobs as well as, you know what I'm saying, technical jobs and all that other bullshit, bro.
Reggie?
Yeah, my thing, and I was chewing some food. You know why these trades left, right? It goes right back to the integrating the schools. The people who benefited from these trades in the schools were
And who
black
wanted to do
and
that,
Latinos.
Reggie? And who wanted to do that? Like, which one of
White
our leaders
politicians.
on
White
what side
politicians.
on what side of the political structure, Reggie?
Both of them.
Well, no,
Both
bro.
of
It's the
them. This
Democrats,
shit
bro.
goes.
It's the Democrats, bro.
Dude, don't lose yourself with the stupid shit they got you on. This shit goes beyond just being Democrat, Republican.
Bro, it's the stupid shit that you're on, bro. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I can concede to like the legislature and like judicial branch being important, you know, in local politics. But all the shit that you're talking about, for real, shit that even affect you, bro. Like for real, bro. Like the shit that you're talking about, it doesn't affect you. You know what I'm saying, in your everyday life. Now the shit on a major scale, or what
How
you're
that shit don't affect me? What are you talking about? I come from, like I say, my life is different than all y'all in here. A lot of y'all ain't been through the shit I've been through.
I'm not talking about
What you
growing
talking
up, bro.
about?
I'm talking about on a political scale, bro. Like all like for instance, like taxes and shit, bro. That has nothing to do like unless you're in that tax bracket of 7 figures and all that other shit. That has nothing to do with you, bro. If you're in that 35% tax range, bro, you're not affected by all that tax talk. And then back on the other shit, in the 60s, like what you were saying, bro. When we were like before we integrated, when we were segregated, back to like some of the solution questions that the cats in the chat had, that's what we would need to get back to. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. You know, back when our ancestors were on segregation and they had no choice, it was a blessing and a curse at the same time. They had no choice but to fuck with one another, spend dollars with one another. Today, if you look at the economic structure, I think like seven. I want to say like $7 at a time or something goes between each other's hands. Or so, no, not $7. My bad. 7 times. My bad. Like versus other groups where like they'll share money 12 to 15, 20 times before it leaves their community. That's our fucking problem. We don't support one another. You know what I'm saying? And and it starts with myself as well. Like I'm not just pointing the finger. Like I need to do a better job at that as well. But that's where the shit started from. You brought the point up, and that was a great point, Reggie. But that's where the shit started from, integration, which was brought up by your side that you support. I'm apolitical, bro. Go ahead.
They all supported that shit. The benefits, and this is why they even attacked the music programming in school. What hasn't benefited these white kids and without other people getting on that shit, like jumping on it. Because I was still a kid when they still had all these programs. You still had wood shop, you still had metallurgy, you still had auto mechanics in school, and this shit slowly started to dwindle away. It really went away towards the latter part of Reagan, the beginning stages of the first Bush. And they start deep, just quickly chopping at these programs. We did not get on top of what the hell they were doing to counter that shit. Now these programs are going from schools. I don't even think kids even do music no more in school. They barely even do physical fitness in school. They slowly start to dwindle this shit away because a lot of these other white schools have shifted away from where they're not just using funding. So they've been slowly chopping away at public funding. That's when the lottery systems were supposed to be able to pull in taxes. So the states put less towards it. What else was doing? The cigarette and tobacco taxes. I follow all this shit, so I can cook on this shit. Then you go into where now property taxes play a part into how they fund schools. So now when black communities have schools in the area and you're not paying up on property tax, or the property value is low and the taxes are low, guess what your school's gonna be affected with? We can't buy these new books. Let's see if these white schools give them to us. And that shit still happens in 2020. I mean, so this shit goes way deep. And when you don't pay attention to shit politically and you just worried about black and white issues and acting like every other American issue don't affect you, you get to slip by. They keep pulling this shit up on us constantly because we ain't learning shit.
That's the problem. Everybody else can be concerned with their own people's issues, but us, we gotta call shit down the middle, and we gotta kumbaya. That's what I'm saying, bro. Every time I gotta tell you this shit, white mommy and white zaddy cannot save you, and that's the problem with Samuel and PGH. Hey, bro, Fred, open up the phone lines, man, so PGH can call in, bro. You're not fucking with me. You can't fuck with nothing that I'm saying, bro. Period. And Samuel, all I do is read. All I do is follow. Like, I salute Reggie because Reggie follows this shit hard body. You know what I'm saying? I disagree with him on certain points and shit, but I know he does his fucking research. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Reggie, like, look, man, I'm gonna just leave it at that, bro. Fred, open up the phone lines, please, if you don't mind.
Nigga, when you get off, nigga, I'm not about to, I'm about to make this a super debate, nigga.
Let's cook.
I'm gonna let them say their point.
I want to hear their points so I can go back. Fuck all this typing shit.
When you hang up, nigga, you gonna hear their point.
All right, I'm gonna drop out so they can call in. All right, thanks for that. All right, my brother, Real Rap.
Oh, Real Rap hung up. Okay, phone lines are open. Let them niggas get off. You can call back in. Let them niggas get off and.
Block for me, black man. No, they trying to stretch us.
Hey, what's up? What's up? 803. 803.
Hey, man.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing, man?
I'm good. Who this?
I've been on your chat there for a while.
Oh, thank you. What's your name in the chat?
Sam Johnson.
Okay, I got it. What's up?
All right. My main thing is you're doing, in my opinion, a disservice to a lot of black folks from the past and in the future by presenting this thing about not voting. You know, I live in the South right now, and a lot of people got their heads busted open, beat down, and still suffering some things, trying to get you and me the ability to vote. And there are going to be a lot of times when we don't have the people who we are fans of, but it's time, you know, there's a time when you have to take the best of the two that you have. And it's just not, I'll just say this. If, from what I know about you, you're living pretty comfortable, everything's going good for you, for the most part. Take a guy like Martin Luther King. You know, if he'd have just sat back, he was comfortable. The man had a church. The man had 2 cars in his driveway. He was raising his kids, living a good life. If he just sat back and said, you know what, that damn Lyndon B. Johnson and damn whoever the hell else was running, them motherfuckers don't have my best interest at heart, because I can sit my ass back and fucking just live the rest of my life as a Southern Baptist preacher and live good. I'm just gonna stay out of the fucking fight. Where the fuck will we be? Does that make sense to you? Well, that's my first point.
You want to put them all together, or you want me to respond now?
Well,
I'll respond to that. I'll respond to that. And you said when Lyndon B. Johnson was running for president, you know what Martin Luther King did? He went and tried to make a deal with him. He went to the White House, right?
He did.
And then in 1967, you know what he told that white man in Ebenezer Baptist Church?
What he told?
I feel like I've led my people into a burning building. So he went and tried to make the deal, and the deal didn't work. And now he regret giving that speech, March on Washington, I have a dream. He regretted that shit a year before he died. Now let's take it all the way back to our ancestors, right? First, they fought for, I need you to follow me. First, not first. I'm not going to use no numbers. They fought for freedom, right? They were enslaved, right?
Who was our ancestors? Where you going?
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm going back in old days. I'm going to help you understand what they fought for, right? They fought for freedom because they thought they wanted to get to the North, right? Because they thought the North was free, right? Right?
Okay, slavery time.
Slavery times, right? And then let's say then they wanted to be a part of the military, right? After the war ended. So now they want to be a part of industrialization, right? Right? The industrial revolution, right? They want to be a part of that. And then they wanted the right to vote. Women earned the right to vote in what, 1919, 1921, women, white women. And then in 1964, and then somewhere the Voter Rights Act came in 1964, and everyone became the right. The point I'm making is our ancestors fought for a vessel that would create civil rights. Now, the vessel that they have bamboozled us to believe is voting. If the vessel can't take you to your destination, it is not valid. That is a white liberal talking point when they said we didn't make that shit up. They told us that.
Can I jump in?
No, I'm not done yet. I'll let you talk, and then you can bring in your second point. So the point I'm making is white liberals are telling you what to say. I'm gonna give you another great example. Now let's take it all the way to 2020. Go check LeBron James' Instagram stories right now. He's saying Black Power with the Nike logo. He's saying Black Power with the Dre Beats. He's saying I love Colin Kaepernick, and the jersey sells out. So you always got to keep in mind, are they really fighting for Black people, or are they promoting what they want white people to say? So when you understand the big picture in this shit, because that's a narrow mindset to say my ancestors fought for my right to die. They fought for the right to vote in that time because they thought it would generate freedom. It would generate more civil rights.
Here go what I'll say to that, Mr. Fred.
Yes, go ahead.
The big picture is that shit that happened in Louisville wouldn't be able to happen if the right people were able to, if the right people were voted into the right position. I live in the South, okay?
What's the South?
Living over in
What's the South?
You living over in California. I don't want to give up too much. You got my whole name on the damn
no, I don't.
thing, and I'm a businessman also.
Okay, gotcha.
Here goes the deal. I live in the South. You live in California. Your vote, if you don't vote, you got millions of motherfuckers that's gonna take up your vote. It's gonna be a Democratic vote. If Sam don't vote where I'm at, everybody from my damn dog catcher all the way up to the president is a damn Republican. If I don't get out and vote, I don't have a voice nowhere. I gotta kowtow to these mugs all day, every day. And I gotta hope when the motherfuckers bust through my door and shoot up my daughter or my dog, I gotta hope that somebody gonna have a heart, because we don't have representation. You can't say the same shit about not voting where I'm from as you can say from California or New York, because y'all got motherfuckers that's gonna y'all got white motherfuckers that's gonna take y'all that do more fucking marching than y'all do. Point damn blank. And I feel like that's the big picture. You know, when I moved to the state, I'm originally from Texas. When I moved to the state that I'm in right now, it was motherfuckers still sharecropping. Motherfuckers still sharecropping. Motherfuckers could thought that the South, that the same bullshit with the rebel flag. Well, I had to teach my kids that the damn succeeding from the Union was actually you was going against your own country. That's not what was taught in the South, you know, and it goes back to that same bullshit. If you think that there's a moral equivalent to Donald Trump and Joe Biden, that same shit about teaching, racial, I forgot what they call it, but putting it in the damn schools and in the police departments about racial equality. Trump said, snatch that shit on out. But at least Biden will put it in there. And then you got another generation coming that might be able to a little damn different. You have a platform now. You know, I've been wanting to call in with the stuff you was doing with the fat man, you know, giving him making him look like he's a regular black person. And you know, I've been kind of upset about that because he's a dirty old fella too.
Oh, you talking about Jason Whitlock?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't yell at
Jason
people.
Whitlock.
Just like 100% disagree with you. I don't yell at people to disagree with them.
Okay. Well, I'll just say this. It hurts me to my heart that we as black folks have gotten to the point where even if it's somebody that you're not wholeheartedly behind is not in the race, that you don't vote, because that is the most important thing that you can do as a human being. I would vote just under the GP of my ancestors. I got an aunt that went to Tuskegee that got beat the hell down trying to get us out to vote. You know, they did not want us to be able to vote. They did not want us to have an education. And this has just been a little bit before my lifetime. I had the privilege of growing up listening to her tell me stories about how fucked up it really was. And we to the point now where we feel like we so damn okay that we can say, well, fuck it, and let Trump get another damn 4 years. Come on, man. You know, just the stuff that he's done, he bragged today about putting all of those damn judges in that they blocked Obama from being able to put in. But those same fucking judges are going to be the same judges that when it goes before them about cops shooting another damn black person, they're going to let them off again. But you don't see that right now because your big picture is different from a lot of people's big picture. And that's hurtful. It's very, very hurtful to a lot of us. And thank you for letting me talk.
Sure.
And I have to stay up. I'm on the other side of the earth, but I had to get this in because of some of the stuff that was being said.
Sure. You have every right to.
Debate was going on.
You have every right to disagree with me. Every right. And I want you to disagree. The same way I disagree with Jason Whitlock on that entire interview, but because I didn't curse him out or yell at him.
No.
I'm gonna let people get their point off. I'm personally gonna let people get their point off. I personally don't care. If you curse at me, yell at me, feel free.
But in my opinion, you handled that shit perfect.
Oh, thank you.
You really did.
Oh, thank you.
That's why I said I was gonna call in because I felt like you was damn massaging that motherfucker a little bit. But I did understand after I saw the YouTube video that you put up with the young lady, kind of explaining all of that.
Yeah.
You know, I think I give a person chances too. But this is, I really need for you to take a step back and just think about.
I'm sitting down right now.
The fact that it's not affecting Fred in California, but Billy Bob in damn Alabama. If
Billy Bob want to kill me.
If he don't fucking vote, he in trouble. And not only he in trouble, his daughter and son is in trouble.
All right, I'm about to break y'all hearts.
Thank you, Fred.
All the time. Please call back. Please call back.
I promise I will. Thank you.
All right, all love. I'm about to break y'all hearts right now. I'm about to tell y'all the truth on voting, man. I hate to do this to y'all motherfuckers, man. You know what voting is? Let me hang them up so y'all can open up the next phone line. You know what voting is? Jackie Robinson sliding in the home base. It's another form of integration. Y'all not ready to hear that. Y'all not ready that voting is cyclical energy. Nothing will ever
Block for me, black man. No, they trying to stretch us.
412, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Fred?
Hey,
Man, this is Big Luke, man. Appreciate what you do. Most of the time, I like what you say.
But this time I'm off. Go ahead.
Not just you. I'm talking about you, these other so-called pro-blacks, Tariq Nasheed, Boyce Watkins, all of you guys. Okay. You guys are sitting nice and sweet. I don't care what you say. You are Trump supporters.
Okay.
And the fact that you're telling people not to vote.
I didn't tell people not to vote. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You have a platform saying you're not to vote, and you have a lot of power.
I'm voting.
You have a whole platform.
Voting for myself.
Okay. Well, whatever. To me, it sounds like you're saying not to vote. That's what that's what Tariq and these other pro-blacks are saying. I think it's a disservice to us. Listen, man, this guy has put in over 200 judges. That's going to affect us as black people. You know, we're not millionaires like you and Tariq and all you guys. These policies are going to affect us. And for you all to sit on these platforms and tell black people not to vote, I think you're doing a disservice to our ancestors and to your children as well. He's going to fill the Supreme Court up with guys that are going to do all kind of policies that's going to affect us. I want reparations. Yes, we deserve reparations. And for a while, I was like you, Fred, didn't believe in the voting process. But I see how voting has consequences. This man is openly telling white supremacists to go to the polls, to cause havoc, to go there with guns and threaten people. I feel like I'm living in the 50s, Fred. This shit is not okay. That whole debate is not okay. We got a president up there supporting openly white supremacy. I have problems with Joe Biden. I have problems with Kamala Harris. But they're not out there openly supporting white supremacy. Joe Biden's like every other white man that I work with and some of my neighbors. They're just regular white folks. Donald Trump is a racist. Black people, I have family members that tried to get in properties in New York. And he had a whole racist policy where he wouldn't let them in. Central Park 5. You ever heard of them, Fred?
Absolutely.
Okay. He took out a full page ad trying to railroad these brothers. Never apologized to them. Every time he gets out there, he's, talking bad, always talking about an IQ, black person's IQ, getting on everybody. Listen, it's not a perfect system, but it's the system we're in. I follow people like Neely Fuller Jr. You know who he is? He tells people about the system of white supremacy. And you know what he says? We're in this system. We have to participate in this system because it's going to have effects on our lives. This is a man who studies white supremacy for a living. I learned so much from him. Francis Questrelsi. This is the situation we're in. We can do more than two things. Just because we vote doesn't mean that we can't be focused on reparations. But right now, we don't have enough. We got more black people that would say they don't want reparations. So half of my family, we get into reparations. Half of us are for it. Half of us are saying no. So if we can't even come together on that, we got to get together to pool our money, pool our resources, and come up with our own black agenda and then take it around. But right now, we don't even have that option, man. We need to stop all this foolishness about not voting. Just because you don't vote doesn't mean you're not going to be ruled by this system, Fred. We were on quarantine. Why? Because the president didn't take this seriously. He said it was a hoax. 300,000 people. Fred, you have anybody die from COVID-19? Have you been affected at all?
Yeah, one of my tenants' husbands passed.
Yeah. So we have a guy who doesn't care about humanity. I've lost people, family members. I have family members all up and down New York that have died. This man wasn't given money so people can get the right equipment. Some of my family works front lines, Fred. These people are dying. He doesn't give up. He doesn't care. I'm very angry. I'm very angry at you, all you other millionaires telling black people not to vote because it doesn't matter. It does matter. And it affects those who are poor. He gets in there, he wipes away Social Security. Some people, that's what they're relying on when they turn 66. They're not millionaires like you, Fred, where they got money sitting aside. They're going to need that Social Security. This man is going to wipe it out. And you are telling people not to vote. That's irresponsible. You're a leader with a major platform. I really think you need to rethink your policy and what you're telling people to do. I've already tried to talk to Tyreek and Boyce and all these other knuckleheads, so-called pro-blacks that are millionaires, but you're telling people who aren't millionaires not to vote. That's going to affect them and their kids and the educational policy. Please, y'all got to stop doing this bull crap, Fred. I respect you. I love what you're doing, the guests that you're bringing in, but this whole voting thing, I think you got it all wrong, brother. You know, I just wanted to say that I appreciate you, but I really think you need to change that policy. It's not about you and all your millionaire friends. It's about the regular everyday Joes, man. I appreciate you, and I thank you for taking my call, man, because I tried to call before, and you just wouldn't let me through. But I appreciate you, man. I love your boxing talk. Stop being so hard on Jamel Troller, because he's the truth. The boy, I don't know. I know you don't like his jab, but he's the truth. He's pound for pound, top 5 for sure. He's the king of the most competitive division in boxing. Give him some respect, Fred. All right?
Yes.
But I'm looking forward to Tank doing this thing, knocking out Leah Santa Cruz. I'm going to buy that pay-per-view. Everybody get out there and support, and I'm down with Errol Spence. You know what I mean? But as far as the boxing, I'm with you. I'm down with you. But as far as this voting, guys, we got to get serious. It's bigger than us. It's bigger than just, you and your millions and all of us. So I appreciate you, man. Much success. Get out there and vote. Listen, we have to get out there and vote. Vote for your interests. It's not what we want, but we have to plan. We can do 2 things at once. We can vote and also plan for reparations and focus on getting our tangibles. But do you see how long it's taken for the second stimulus? It's not just the president. We also got to get to Congress. We don't have the vote. It's a long process for this reparations for us. We've been fighting for years. So it's irresponsible for us to get out there and tell people not to vote. Vote. This guy is a complete idiot. He's a racist. He's hyping these people up. We got to pack our guns and we got to go out there and vote as well, because this shit is about to get real serious, Fred. Appreciate you. In this chat, Reggie Owen, I appreciate what you were doing, man. You're trying to drop some knowledge to these people out here not listening to Fred about not voting. Keep doing your thing, Reggie O. I'm with you on that. We just got to keep pushing this, man. Let's go.
Pumpkin pie or sweet potato pie?
Man, what you say?
Pumpkin pie or sweet potato pie?
Sweet potato pie, man. Come on.
Spell it.
For sure.
Spell
All
it.
right, man. Appreciate you, Fred.
All right, peace. All right, I'll say this. One, since I'm gonna rebuttal him. I don't tell y'all not to vote. Do what you want to do. I told you from Jump Street, I am voting for myself. And that's simply put. For president, I'm going to write in Frederick Hawthorne. Simply put. And 2, you know what I did last week? Since we want to talk about, like, I'm a person of action, right? So you know what I did? I for my lifetime, I think I'm gonna be here another 40 years, maybe 85, 87. I run a couple times a week. I work out a little bit. I eat right every now and again. I took millions upon millions upon millions of dollars out of circulation for white people. It's not just a vote. Where a man stores his treasures is where his heart is. Simply put. And I'm going to say part 2. You guys are talking about judges, right? In order for a black man to get to see the judge, he has to get arrested. You want to go back to 1994? What came first, the chicken or the egg? There's not a fact that I don't think there's a fact that you can get me on that I'm not well versed in. I just think I see you, Big Willie. It's just not it's just very important that you get to the root of the problem. It's very, very important that you get to the root of the problem. He's talking about the 200 judges, Reggie. That's all over, okay? And I think that once we understand this, once we understand that voting is cyclical, if a man can't do it in 8, man, let's just take it down to like the ground root level. If you're a man or a woman, right? We got women and men in the chat, can't do it in 8 years. You give a man 8 years, Patty Dean. Who else is in here? Don, Monty. Give a man 8 years. Reggie Owens, give a woman 8 years. We saw the best of America already. We saw it. In your lifetime, you saw the best of America. That is the best America can get as a black president. There can't be a better black man in the White House besides President Obama. Half black, half white, light skin, went to the Ivy League school. I mean, how much more better can it be? I think when we start looking at it in real terms, if we see this shit in real terms, your 17-year-old son is not cursing out his mother because he just woke up at 17 and says, I'm going to curse out my mother today. Your 9-year-old son isn't peeing in the bed at 9 years old because he's 9 years old. Something happened. There is something lacking there. I'm trying to tell y'all from the depths of my spirit, from the as honest as I can be with y'all. You better get your fucking equity up. No white man can knock on my door and tell me what to do. Can't. You can't even offer me a job. I don't want to clock in. And once you become independent, once you take your money and put it in your home, invest in your home, make sure your money is working for your community. Make sure every step that you take in your community is hopefully edifying and fruitful. That's the solution. Voting is Jackie Robinson sliding in the home base for the Brooklyn Dodgers. And you guys are too afraid to have that one-on-one conversation with yourself. Yeah, it's going to change a law. Yeah, it's going to rupture some things. I'm talking about for the life of us. America saw the best of us. I'll come back because Big Dog Willie is waiting.
Block for me, black man. No, they trying to stretch us.
What's up? No hat tonight, man? Where you been?
I'm chilling, man. What's up, man?
I'm great, man.
Okay. All right, Fred. Okay. You kind of, hey, man. So you said voting, there's a couple people on the show that said voting at the highest level doesn't count. I want to say, because I work in the healthcare field, and since Donald Trump kind of slacked on, like, telling the American people that this disease that we have, COVID, is bad. Well, he knew about it, but he didn't want to tell us that. It hurts us. And I want to let you know that you got a full of shit with that one, because he knew what was going on. He decided not to say anything because he thought it was going to hurt his political career. And look at what we are in now. So it does matter when you get to the top of the scale. And some other things, no, it doesn't matter. But as in healthcare, it does. Like, I was in here reusing masks at the beginning, trying to find PPEs, because this guy wasn't prepared, but he didn't want to do anything about it. That comes from the top. That comes from the president. So you guys saying that You voting for Trump or voting for a president doesn't matter. It does matter. I'm really disappointed by what some of you guys are saying about voting. It's kind of ridiculous. And Fred, just like you said, anything you build your equity, you have this money, da da da. A white man can take your shit too. They grab your ass and be like, "Oh, you said what?" They did with black men before. Bill Cosby, another black man. They take their shit. Black Wall Street, what they do? They just took it, fucked it up. We had everything going, segregation and everything, and they just took it. So white people really want to take your shit, they will. So don't rely on that always so much. But that's all I really want to say. It's disappointing. And man, you guys look at this debate. Man, Trump was up there like a fucking fool. You guys talking about Biden? Biden really didn't say anything, mostly because Trump was talking over him the whole time, saying dumb shit, insulting him, talking about his kid was a drug addict and shit. He wasn't saying shit, running his mouth. I admit that Joe Biden isn't the ideal candidate for me. I wouldn't vote for him. But compared to Trump, oh yeah, I would. So I'm just looking at I'm just looking from a healthcare aspect of it. Trump fucked us up. And that's why this economy's fucked up as it is. Okay, he's too scared and he didn't want to lose his whatever he did. I don't even know what to say anymore. But Fred, much respect to you, but yeah, man, I can't ride with this one. And yes, thank you for rolling your eyes at me.
Oh, I'm not rolling my eyes.
Okay.
I'm looking down. I don't roll my eyes.
You're looking up, then you're looking down. Looking up, then you're looking down.
Oh, I'm just being patient.
Okay.
I don't roll my eyes. I'm a man.
I'm just saying that, man. I'm just saying that, man, because it was kind of hard to listen to this, man, and coming from you guys. I mean, there's a couple other cats. I won't call nobody no fool, no dummies or nothing like that, because that's what you guys think. But I mean, some of you guys need to look at the bigger picture, and for really it is. And you got to look at from not just from your standpoint. A lot of it is just you guys being selfish. And in the profession I'm in, I can't be selfish. I'm helping people try to live and save their lives, and I can't be selfish with people's lives. And Donald Trump was being selfish with our lives. And one thing, 10% of this country, 15% of this country is black, and half the COVID deaths in this country are black. Just to let you know. Anyway, I'm out of here.
And okay, let's take us a step further now. If half of the deaths are COVID, isn't that a proximity issue? Y'all not ready to have a real conversation, man. That is a proximity issue. Who created redlining? Who created black on black crime? Y'all not ready, man. Y'all not ready to have this conversation. And since y'all want to talk about Joe Biden, y'all want to know the difference between white privilege and a black man? Y'all want to know the difference? Joe Biden's son, who was addicted to crack and never went to jail. If your uncle has a rock this big, he gonna get 5 to 10. Y'all not ready. Y'all not ready to have these conversations. Joe Biden told you in front of the world, my son came back. He got kicked out of the military for crack or whatever. Came back because of white privilege. Went to rehab, and now he's probably an ambassador or a lobbyist or some sort, but I bet he doesn't have a criminal record. Joe Biden is lying to your face about taxes. He gets the same tax breaks. He has a full-time accountant that's using the same tax laws. It's about equity. Don't just equate equity to money. I just hope and wish y'all understand the realities of this. Black people catching COVID is a proximity issue. In mass and in large quantities. Y'all not ready to have that conversation. You're too afraid. Eli Zachary, you up, and then we'll open up the phone lines again. What's up, Eli?
Salute.
Hey, what's
I
up?
can have those conversations with you, bro. But for me, you allowed to have your opinion.
Yeah, sure.
Everybody in the chat allowed to have their opinion. And they're allowed to take action however they see fit. I don't understand why every time we start having a dialogue, it becomes a debate. Because if I know something better in what I know in my own language, then it shouldn't be shot down. Because I think we all know if we do vote, like you said, that yes, it's gonna have an effect on the law. So I'm like, if you choose not to vote, that's cool. I mean, honestly, a lot of people choose not to vote, but from my perspective, like, okay, that effect that it's gonna have on those laws, I'm gonna take that option, and I'm also gonna be on the side of you where I'm gonna practice economics and getting my household in order and building, and I'm also on the side of what Real Rap says that we need group economics, that we need to support our own community. Why can't we all look at it and pool our ideas and say, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, hey, you can join in here. Oh yeah, and you can join in here. Why does it have to be one person way or another? And why is black people every time we start having these discussions and dialogues, do we start putting each other down and arguing when each way works? When you building a house or when you going in and you remodeling one of your houses to put on the market, you don't hire the same man for every job. You have a different man for each job. So it doesn't mean that I don't understand your way of thinking, whether it's COVID being a proximity thing. We stay in the inner cities. We're closer to each other one way or another. You're going to have more more possibilities of catching this because you're right here and you're moving around. You're the one that's the working class that's moving around from place to place, that's touching everything, that's going around through everything. We don't have to shoot each other down. If we having a dialogue, you can't tell me I'm a dumbass because I believe that I should vote. Because my insight on that topic is something that I've studied, that I've covered. Judges, that what that caller said, it was real. You stay in a democratic state, so you really covered better than we are for what can happen. You have judges that have more of your idealistic as social issues are being handled more within that party on that scale because the eye is looking at them and we have more representation within that party in a democratic state as black people. In Republican, in a state like Texas here, those 200, 300 judges, they really do mean something. But at the same time, me as a black man in Texas, I'll be the first one to tell you, but I can tote that pistol, bitch, and I can put it on a motherfucker. It is what it is. So yeah, we have that option, and we have that, and we with that. That don't make me a scary ass nigga because I'm sitting up here saying that shit. I still know that if I bust this motherfucker ass, they gonna throw more time at me because they got a Republican judge. It don't make me a scary motherfucker. It make me a smart motherfucker to want to vote and get this motherfucker out of here and take some of their resources away so I don't get jammed up and taken away from my family as much. We supposed to be on the same side of this shit and looking at it like, damn, bro, we really do need to take these motherfuckers away from this shit. We really do need to be on one accord. But every time we start having these discussions, the first thing we do to each other is we start tearing each other down and telling each other, nah, that shit ain't gonna work. That shit ain't gonna work. No, I feel all of y'all. Because we black people in the same struggle trying to make it. I know Real Rap is highly intelligent. I know Aunt Fresh is highly intelligent. I know Fred is highly intelligent. So don't insult my intelligence because I don't think that everything that you do is my way of doing everything. I can solidify all my thoughts just as well as you can solidify your thoughts. So how about we pool ours together and start coming together and doing something more with each other? We don't have to separate our thoughts. We supposed to be together. This shit fucked up. This shit fucked up on all of us. We gotta ride together. Every time we end up separating and guess what? We walk away from the shit. Yeah, that nigga had me fucked up. That was just a bunch of fucking talking that we just did, running in circles instead of being able to say, action wise, I can take something from what Reggie Owen said. That was man, I see where my vote may go. Shit, Fred said something about economics, man. Let me get with Fred and see what's up. Shit, what you kind of said, doing some more stuff in the community. Hell, let me check out those black owned businesses in my community. Maybe there's a black owned bank somewhere in my community where I can bank with. You know, when Monty was speaking about the women and stuff, how they look at it, we need to look at each other's views and really respect each other's views. We gotta have respect amongst ourselves first before we can actually start moving forward. This shit right here, every time we get in these dialogues, we have a fucking pissing contest. Like who can piss the further? I'm highly intelligent. I got paid to think. I've been at the top of big business, the largest international company in the world, $22.4 billion company a year, and I ran the Midwest and the Southern region, talking just like I talk, and I was understood just fine. It's not about a pissing contest. It's about us coming together and drawing together. We got to promote us. We got to start looking at us and doing better about us sometime, man. That's my only thoughts on the Fred. I ain't want to knock nobody or push nobody down. I want us to start lifting each other up.
Thank you. Appreciate the call. Let me get a call in, Real Rap, since you calling in for the 8th time. Go ahead and call somebody. Call me now. Oh, y'all ain't playing no games. Shit.
So, all you scared to death Negroes.
All right. All you, man.
What's good, man?
What's up? What's up? What's up? Go ahead.
Man, I tell you, I agree with the last couple of callers. They have been on point. And Fred, I told you this before. You keep saying that I'm voting for self and I'm not telling no one not to vote. But in effect, you are. And then you say the biggest trick on us or skullduggery that's being played on us is the voting and believing that our ancestors died for the right to vote. That was in their day. Well, that is an equivalent to what Trump did on stage tonight. Similar to the people that it affects. When Joe Biden brought up his son that died, that was in service for this country, and then he shitted on his son and talked over him and talked about his other son being on crack, didn't even acknowledge his son. Didn't say, I feel for you. I pray for you and your family. Or no empathy, no sympathy. The man is more than a narcissist. The man is a self-centered bastard that needs to be removed from office. And when you, Fred, says in effect, I'm going to tell you what you're saying in effect.
I don't know if you're conscious of it. Fuck our ancestors. Fuck how they died and what they died for. Because what they did put you in position to be able to sit on that chair and say what you're saying. Everything's funny when it don't matter to you. But when that shit knocks on your door and when reality sinks in, nothing affects you until it affects you. A lot of people who got money can sit on their ass and discount people who are struggling every day, who has to get out and vote to try to change their lives, who have sons that's in and out of court. And another thing, when you speak about street shit, I automatically know you ain't from the streets when you talk. Because I know a lot of brothers and sisters who smoked crack for years and never went to jail. School teachers, doctors, lawyers, real motherfuckers who smoke crack every day, never went to jail a day in their life. They was black, Fred. So what kind of privilege they had? See, I'm from the streets for real. So when you talk certain shit, I automatically know you ain't a part of that shit. But I still got love for you. I still respect you. But hey, listen, when we talk about being on code, let me tell you something about the streets for real, for real. Ain't no fucking ain't no.
I don't care about the streets. I've never claimed to be a street dude.
No, but you missed my point.
No, you're taking this makes no sense.
You said you're allowed to call up to have their opinion without being interrupted. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you're misquoting me and you're lying. You're lying on me.
No, I'm not. If you listen.
Everybody knows on this channel, Fred don't claim the streets. No, because you're framing me. No, you're framing me to make your point, and I'm not going to allow you to massage lies. And no, I'm not going to allow you to mold me into a lie. Everybody knows on this channel, Fred's a cornball.
Fred, listen to me, bro.
No, because you're lying on me. You're doing the same thing Donald Trump is doing to Joe Biden and his son. You're lying on me. That's exactly what you're doing.
If I'm lying on you, let me correct it then. Let me say it in a better way for you. Okay? When I said you use talking points about certain things, I say in effect right then, I know that you ain't from that. I'm not saying that you claim that fact.
I never said I was.
You talk about
it is statistically proven if a black man has a $10 vial of crack and a white man has a $10 vial of crack, they do different times. They do one gets probation. So why are we debating it? So why are we debating this?
No, because what you said, listen, when you said what you said, put it in context, because
I did put it in context. Joe Biden's son never went to jail.
I know a lot of black folks ain't never went to jail to smoke crack.
Have they got caught?
How you know this?
He got kicked out of the military for drugs and didn't go to jail.
Military.
Man, come on.
Not the streets. Military. With a father with political clout. Military. Not a regular white boy on the street. Not a regular black dude on the streets.
That's white privilege, man.
Yeah, it's white privilege. That's not my point. What I'm saying to you is, Fred, do not discount the struggle of black people, because certain black folks are in certain positions. They get complacent and feel like shit don't stink. Your shit don't stink. Every time you go to the toilet, you can't even trust your own ass. It's the whole bathroom lit up. Your shit stinks just like everybody else on. Every time you shit, before you wipe your ass, you check that damn toilet to see what the hell you done shit it out. What the fuck is this? Your shit stink too, Fred. Damn, how much money you got?
It's not about. Ain't about money. This ain't about.
Listen.
It ain't about money. It ain't about. It's what you do with. It's what you do with your assets.
Listen, Fred. You know how many times you got on this. You got the right to do so. But I'm just saying, it appears to some folk
Well,
I don't give a damn because I'm
well, that's
self-made.
your problem.
But
That's
you never hear me getting on here bragging about how much money I got, how much equity I got.
Why did y'all get offended? Because I said I took my money out of Washington Mutual? No, Wells Fargo.
You're not listening to me.
How about y'all be intentional?
You're not listening. When you do that,
be intentional.
In the same vein, in effect, you tell people I'm voting for myself, but you're saying I'm not telling y'all not to vote. So what you doing when you get on a platform and tell people?
Why do
in effect,
you sound ignorant right now, Pastor? You sound ignorant. I said I'm
You know
voting
what?
for myself, and I tell people not to vote. Why are you putting words in my mouth?
Fred,
I said I am voting. I am respecting. Yes, you sound ignorant because this is the second time in one conversation you told me what I did not say. I didn't tell nobody on planet Earth not to vote.
When you
As a matter of fact, every time I go to the poll station, I'm
go on a campaign to describe why people shouldn't vote and why people who are voting are ignorant.
Every time I go to the polls, I take my son. He's going to the polls with me twice. He's 5.
To do what? To vote for Fred? Okay, can I say something to you? You didn't think this badly of voting when you ran for office. It was only because you didn't win.
I don't think badly of voting. I think bad of the candidates.
Wow. Now it's the candidate.
What do you mean now it's the candidate? What the fuck I'm gonna vote for? Your argument is you just calling on just to sound angry. You have your talking points have no end point. You're just talking.
Listen, man, Fred. Listen, man. Again, we have to be able to have a real conversation because people are being affected by this voting system and by not just the voting system, by this structure that is called white supremacy. And we have to understand that it affects the people who do not get up and do the proper things to put themselves in position or put other people in position who look like them. Or even sometimes we have allies who don't look like us, who do get up and fight for our interests, but we have to put them in office. If anybody's talking about the issues that affects me in a positive way, that I want to follow that person and look at this person's policies, not just for in the moment, but I want to check him out and see what he's done in the past. But I don't want to. I want to look at the whole thing because I don't want to judge. But all people who are in political life gonna make some decisions that are not popular. That's a fact. You understand me? So you don't hold people account and make a blanket. You don't want to just say, you know what, because he did this one thing wrong, he's shit all over. Think about the things that he's done that help move your people forward, right? So when we sit down, and another thing, I see people, I'm not going to name drop, but you got people in the chat that's highly respected, that constantly trolls people. And you can tell that these type of guys really ain't about that life because they constantly troll people and talk shit about people constantly. It don't matter. That
has nothing to do with your argument, though. I thought we were talking about voting.
What I'm saying is people sit down and they'll go along to get along. I'm not that guy. You don't have to like what I say. I'm gonna just give you. I'm gonna give you my truth, my truth, and how I see things and how I move forward in my life to make shit better for me and mine. And I thank God I've done a great job. But I don't need to use and weaponize my success to beat and demonize and beat down my own people. I want to uplift my people, and I can't do that if I'm always directing them to a muddy vein of water when I should be giving them some purified water. When I know I have the ability to direct them in a better direction. Why would I send them down a path of destruction? Donald Trump said today, matter of fact, Joe Biden highlighted something I didn't even must know about Trump when he had taken down. I can only imagine that this is a policy that Obama put in place. When you're dealing with the God damn it, I'm real hyped. But anyway, what he said was, give me a minute. race, when we're dealing with race, Trump had this shit moved down, stricken down. I forgot the direct name because I'm really amped right now, and I got to calm down. But Trump had this shit removed from the police department where they can be able to have race sensitivity, being able to want to deal with us and talk to us and try to figure out how to deal with black folks. He said he felt like that was racist. So yeah, I took it down. So in effect, when he's telling them, fuck these niggas, go out there and kill them, this man has to be removed. So why are we going out here marching for black folks who are being murdered by police when we don't want to get out here and remove these bastards from office who are allowing this shit to happen? We must remove these people who are allowing this shit to happen, and Trump is at the height of it. I still got love for you and respect you, and I'm not trying to put words in your mouth or mince your words. I'm not trying to do that. Don't ever think I'm trying to do that. But I want you to feel where I'm coming from. I respect my ancestors. I respect the lives that were lost and slaughtered. Our black ancestors always fought back against these folks. From the 1800s all the way to the 1960s, they always fought back. But this generation, we ain't fighting back. Don't even want to vote, much less fight back. And it's going to get worse if we don't do what we're supposed to do. Hey, man, I love and respect you. And I appreciate you for being patient with me.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
All right, let me clear something up because this is the soundbite world that we live in. Oh shit. Let me say something real quick. I'll get you in a second. Let me say something real quick. I'm going to repeat this again. And if you lack comprehension and or understanding in this moment, I'll encourage you to read a book, have a conversation, DM me. Before 1861, right, there was something called slavery. Harriet Tubman freed the slaves, right, because they said if we get to the North, we'll be free. And then we can live normal lives, right? Black people wasn't thinking about voting. Voting wasn't even a thought in their head, right? Let's go to the Industrial Revolution. Hey, if we can get these jobs, man, if we can just get a job and buy a car, buy a house, we'll be okay. Right? That's what they fought for, right? Now we get to the 60s. We just want equal rights. All y'all love quoting Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks. Let's take Rosa Parks, for example. I forget the young lady's name that Rosa Parks reenacted. The reason why Rosa Parks reenacted not sitting down on the bus in front, that was a reenactment. Because her husband was the president or vice president of the NAACP. So that would in turn encourage people to boycott because the husband had power. So in Montgomery, they said, you know what, if we need to be equal to these white people, it wasn't about voting. It was about, we want to eat at the same restaurants. We want to ride the same buses. We want fair handshakes on jobs, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then the Voting Rights Acts of 1964, 1965 came up. Forgive me. I think it's 1965, right? The Voting Rights Acts of 1965. And it was monumental. John Lewis called it monumental. Now we get to vote, right? Now, That is the vessel. Now you see all these different vignettes of vessels to get to our endpoint, which is quote unquote the term that we've been using since the invention is equality, which is a synonym for integration. Okay. Now let's move to 2020. We're not going to deal with what happens in between, right? Now we get to 2020 and we're finally at a space where we can create assets, right? We can create assets on some level, whether it be large, middle, or small, without the assistance of white people on some level, right? Whether you on the corner of Slauson and Crenshaw selling t-shirts, whether you're going to grad school to be a lawyer, whether you gonna open up your own barbershop, be a secretary. Now, it went from being free to the North, Industrial Revolution, the right to vote, to capital. It evolves itself. Now we are in a position to create change with capital. Capital is a synonym for voting. Voting is a synonym for getting jobs during the Industrial Revolution. Getting a job in the Industrial Revolution is a synonym for going north to believe that you are free. So in 100 years, they're going to say our ancestors died for our right to vote. Oh man, I'm trying to make it make sense. Man. And Real Rap, please don't be long. What's up, man?
Nah, look, bro, I'm gonna get straight to it. I don't need but about 6 minutes. Number one, the problem with our community, one of our biggest problems is we look at one person and put the blame on one person, bro. Fred is one man. You know what I'm saying? That's like that's like going ask Jay-Z or Oprah or Beyonce or Dr. Dre or any of these rich motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, to put their money together and spread the wealth between, the people with lesser and shit. Like the last 3 or 4 people that called, no disrespect, man, y'all called on that scared shit, man. Y'all called like Fred should have played my intro, man. Scared Negroes. You know what I'm saying? Scared Negroes, bro. At the end of the day, man, you know, cats cats want to be on that mental masturbation shit. You know what I'm saying? Go vote. Ain't nobody telling you not to vote. Go vote. And have the same conversation 4 years later with whoever wins. Go vote. Cause at the end of the day, man, that shit means nothing. Like, hey, Fred, I sent you a clip, bro. If you can go into your DM and play it like whenever I get off if you want. It's a clip of Muhammad Ali basically saying when his grandpa was going through it, they told his grandpa by the time, his grandpa's kids would get older, shit would get better. And then he said when my dad got to the age, they said by the time I was older, it would get better. And so on and so forth, man. Go vote and had the same conversation in 4 years, man. Cats want to be, like I said, on that mental masturbation shit. That's why they get played by the conscious community all the time. Cats in the conscious community, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like, all that scare shit, our ancestors died for a lot more than what y'all, you know what I'm saying, are trying to call and be on. At the end of the day, dude, Deacon said, fuck our ancestors, man. And then flip-flop. Like, come on, bro. How you gonna say fuck our ancestors, man? What that tells me, that lets me know the last people that call and people that's listening to this on the playback, whoever feels, you know what I'm saying, any type of way about what I'm about to say, it's probably because you're looking for a white daddy. Biden is not a savior, man. But that's what's fucked up about Christianity. That shit ties in together, man. People are looking for a white savior through politics. Some of the most corrupt shit ever. Why don't they ever talk about shit that matters, like the national debt? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you paying taxes when there's a national debt? That'll never get cleared. Like, they talk about all this other shit, but they never talk about fixing like the national debt or getting like the central banks out of here, all that shit, the Federal Reserve, all that shit. On top of the number one thing for us that we should be concerned with is black issues. How many times I gotta tell you this shit? You niggas talk about reparations, bro. It's not reparations, it's restitution. And how do you get that? You don't get it by complaining and shit, having these circular ass conversations, talking about we need a vote every 4 years. What has that gotten you to this point? That's why I feel Fred when he said you had Obama. How much better are you gonna get as far as being the the example of what a so-called African American is? A made up status, but how much better are you gonna get of an example of what they put in the office? You didn't put Obama in the office, and I voted for Obama twice. You motherfuckers talking about niggas don't vote. I voted. And what did Obama do for you? Who is he really out there supporting? The homosexuals. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's my call, Fred, man. You know, if you could, man, play that clip. Cause cats coming here on that, you know, we gotta vote out of tradition shit. That's all y'all doing. Voting out of tradition, calling and doing that shit out of tradition. Salute to Eli Zachary, man. He basically, outside of the voting shit, which I don't disagree with him on fully, he said what I said. Before you can do anything on a national level, international level, you got to come together locally. You know what I'm saying? We got to come together locally, regionally, and then nationally, man. You motherfuckers talking about canceling Vlad. I don't see Vlad's numbers going down. Motherfuckers talking about boycotting Gucci, and you still wearing all the other European brands. I don't believe you niggas, man. I don't. A lot of you niggas come up here talking that phony shit, living a phony ass life. The shit that y'all come up and say in the chat, you don't live that shit in real life. You got a boss. A lot of y'all got bosses, man. You know, I ain't rich and shit, but I got my own. Me and my dad came together. We got our own. I practice what I preach. Motherfuckers can't even come together for more than 12 hours to boycott anything. With that fucking black look, it's my last point and I'm done, man. Like the last shit that came out, you know, support black, all this other shit. And y'all can't even come together and do that. So you can miss me with all this voting shit and all this other shit until we come together and deal with our own problems, our own bigger problems that what we have that nobody wants to address. You can miss me with that emotional shit. That's my call, Fred. I appreciate it.
Priest, thank you. Yeah, man. Hey, what's up?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say real quick, man, just to piggyback off of what Real Rap said, man. We don't have time for the scary stuff, man. Like a lot of y'all come on here and y'all don't understand. There's kids watching this, there's teenagers watching this, there's, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of everybody that's watching this. You know what I'm saying, especially to our black women. If you care about black women, why are y'all coming on here with a lot of scary talk and you're shivering and you sound like 12 years a slave and you're shaking and shit? We don't have time for that, y'all. Go ahead and cry and do what you got to do. When you come on this show, be on some empowerment shit. Be on some group economic shit. Be on some equity shit. Be on some motherfucking shit where you can build your compound interest and get to the next level. And you know what I'm saying? Put your money together with your, you know what I'm saying, your family and your friends and make businesses happen. That's what y'all need to do. This whole tap dancing around and you want a soft shoe here and there and you think that, you know what I'm saying, some white Jesus is going to come and say, they not. None of these politicians care about you. They care about if you give them the dollar. Once again, that's the reason why Obama was paid off by the LGBT, because they had the money. Until we put our money, we allocate our resources, allocate our money, then we can start talking politics. But to be honest, it's just a ring around the rosy with this. Like every 4 years, it's the same discussions. We not, you know, the injustice here, injustice there. We're not being able to do this. We're not being able to do that. No, let's start doing around your local community. The black people that you trust, because everybody can't go. Like Nip said, circle got smaller. Everybody can't go. Everybody cannot go. So the people who are on code, you fuck with them, and you don't worry about everybody else. Us as black people, we worry about frivolous shit. We worry about like mediocre shit, like stuff that does not matter. Focus on what matters. Fred did not get into the position that he got into just bullshitting all day, or complaining all day, or getting on Facebook and getting on Instagram and you're fighting and you're arguing with everybody for 12 hours straight. You have to get shit done. You want to know why we are a permanent underclass, like Dr. Claude Anderson says? Because of mentality like them last, not real rapping them, but and not the nigga that was from Texas that was talking. He was talking some good shit, but the other three callers before that, that's why. That mentality of shame, Fred. We need to, throw dirt on Fred because he makes a lot of money. That's why you're never going to make a lot of money, because you have a defeated mindset. You act like the motherfucker who touched the stove, and then when you touch the stove, you yelling at everybody else in the house because you got burned. You're a fucking retard. That's the truth. You need to get yourself together. Look yourself in the mirror and say, I will do better. Y'all need to go over daily affirmations daily. Y'all need some mental coach. Maybe Fred need to start a mental coaching section where y'all pay that nigga and he give y'all some confidence, because y'all lacking. So a lot of y'all lacking daddies and a lot of shit. Y'all need that, because coming on here complaining to Fred, y'all sound like y'all ready to cry and tears are falling. I mean, damn, nigga, I didn't know this was Maxwell. You know what I'm saying? A fistful of tears. What the fuck is going on? Like, what's the deal, bruh? Y'all gotta be colonels. Y'all gotta be generals. Y'all gotta be warriors. Because when shit really do go down, like y'all keep talking about, I already know what niggas is gonna get in the corner and put their head in between their legs. And I know what niggas is gonna get their burners and get their ass out there and put in that work on the front line. It ain't about talking hard. It's about being what you say you are. You understand what I'm saying? So like I said, man, focus on what's important. Each and every day, practice what you preach. Don't just get on here and talk a good game. Because I'm putting in my work. The same way, you know what I'm saying? Real rap talking about he's a boss and him and his father are a boss and stuff. I got my own business that I got going on with my uncle. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So like, y'all just have to get what you can and make the best of it. You know what I'm saying? If you a great painter, paint. You know what I'm saying? If you good at marketing, market. Just find your avenue and help the black community, help your own, and we'll be straight. Quit worrying about these white motherfuckers and these rich politicians and shit. Like, yes, we do have to vote. Look. People who do vote and everything, that's cool. But that's not the end all be all. The way y'all talking is like what Diddy been saying. Vote or die, vote or die, vote or die. That's how y'all sound, bruh. Y'all sound like a fucking campaign ad. Y'all watch too much TV. Fred didn't get to where he got to watching TV as much as y'all watch TV. Black people watch more TV than any other race in this motherfucking country. Y'all know that, right? Just look at the statistics. Get off that. Focus on what's important. I encourage y'all, if y'all black, get on Earn Your Leisure on YouTube. Study those videos. They give out so much free game, stuff that should cost money. They're giving it to you for free. Classes that teaches black children. There is black 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds that are millionaires because they watch the show and they learn from how the tax audits work and how all these different programs work. You know what I'm saying? Residual income work, passive income work. And Fred teaches y'all a lot on his shit. Just stay focused on what's important. And man, that's my call, man. But like I said, man, keep y'all head up, because a lot of y'all sound like y'all about to cry. Keep your head up. I'm gone, man.
Appreciate you. Y'all say y'all want the queens to call in? All right, see if we can get a queen to call in. Queen to call in. See if we can get a queen to call in. I ain't sleep. I'm wide awake. Oh shit. Call back in. I just It's a lot of y'all calling at the same time. That's why I see you calling. Jerry. All right, go ahead.
Hey, hey, peace
Hey,
to the
hey.
chat.
What's
Mr.
up?
Fred, how are you?
Good. What's up?
I just had a couple of points. The first point is people are saying that Deacon or the pastor said fuck the ancestors. He didn't say fuck the ancestors. He said Fred not voting is like saying F the ancestors. So I just wanted to make that clear. Another thing is Fred, whenever Fred said, whenever a lot of people in the chat don't or say don't say don't vote. What they say is I'm not voting. And when we say I'm not voting, it's not equivalent to saying don't vote. If I say I'm not about to drink this soda, I'm not telling you don't drink the soda. I'm telling you I'm not drinking it and why I'm not drinking it. If you want to drink the soda, you drink the soda. If you want to drink the sauce, you drink the sauce. That's on you. However, our power is not in voting. At some point, when we get to that bridge, we can cross it. But right now, that is not our fight. We need to stick together. Asians don't vote. Asians don't vote because they have power in their money. They practice group economics. They hire each other. They work and spend their money with each other. When they get a dollar, the dollar circulates for weeks at a time. We get a dollar in the Black community and we spend it and circulate it for 6 hours. We take that dollar that they spent with us and then we go spend it with the white man. That's our issue. When we can come together and we can unify, that is when we have some power. Then we can talk about voting. And that's my call.
Oh, thank you. That was short and sweet. I'm used to people going 30 minutes. Yeah, man. I just wish, man, economics is so crucial to this, man. Economics is so important. I just pray that we get it. Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah. Let me talk my shit, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
I would be a little longer than I'm used to, man. I'm back in AZ. But it's
Welcome
a real
home.
street
Glad
niggas
you made it home
happening.
safe.
It's a real street niggas happening. And I understand what you're saying, but as a real street nigga, we take for our advantages. And Biden's son not going to jail and all that shit doing crack, I can sell 100 bags to 100 people and 98 of them motherfuckers been in jail. As a nigga that's been in jail, I look for my advantages. Trump is our advantage. It ain't just about what's gonna happen for us. The country is falling apart. You know what I'm saying? Like Malcolm X said, niggas want to quote Malcolm X, when the house is on fire, the house nigga go run and go get a bucket and throw it on the house, nigga. The field nigga pray for win. Trump is fucking win. You know what I'm saying? I'm voting for the failure of America to be prepared. I have 155 grams of pure gold. You know what I'm saying? I buy 3 boxes of ammo for each of my guns a week. I am being prepared for the fall of America. I'm not trying to repair this motherfucker, fix it. You feel me? Like, I don't understand what niggas really voting for Biden to fix America. Like, fuck that shit. We need to be prepared and be ready to have our own shit. I want the dollar to crash. Like I said, I have 5 troy ounces of pure gold. If the dollar crash, I could do whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's their power. Fuck the dollar. Street niggas look for their advantages. You feel me? So niggas got to think smarter than just, who's going to fix us and who's going to help us and who's going to bring these judges and all that shit. America's not going to be here for another 4 years if Trump is in office. That's not our advantage. This nigga does not know how to manage a country. He never knew how to manage his businesses. His casinos failed. All his businesses failed. How the fuck is he going to manage a country? Hell yeah, he got my vote. I don't want to vote for the motherfucker. I don't support the motherfucker, but I see him as an advantage to this motherfucker failing. I mean, that's real. You know, I ain't long-winded, but I see everybody attack you and shit. Niggas talking about you ain't no street nigga and all that. It's a street nigga tapping in. Niggas, you check my pedigree. And niggas look for their advantages when they locked up. And niggas look for their advantages when they on the street. And Trump, I see Trump as an advantage. This nigga's not here to help. No, like, he's not gonna help us. And Biden in office is not gonna help us. No president is gonna help us. That's all I gotta say, Fred. I'm just tapping in.
Appreciate you. And I'm gonna double down on that because it's hard for people to hear the truth. John Sally said on this show, every president was racist. Did he use the term racist? Yeah, racist. He said racist. I thought Patty wanted to call in. She's been waiting for a long time. Did you want to call in, Patty? Did you? Yeah, I see you calling in right now. Call right back. Yeah, man, it's you know, Minister Farrakhan said the same thing. I'm trying to find that quote. I'm gonna quote him though, because I was. Oh shit! I hit the wrong button, Patty. Oh, I can call you. Okay, I'll do that. All right, cool. All right, cool. I got you. Okay, your turn.
Okay. So I come from a political background and family, so I'm not going to battle with y'all with this. So, but what I will say is I will talk about men and the lack of manhood that I'm hearing and seeing in this chat. And that's what's disappointing me, is that we have come to a point that we don't even listen or retain what someone is saying to us. It's like y'all brothers is playing telephone and you're the last person hearing a jumbled up ass message. And it makes absolutely no sense. It is scaring me as a Black woman to know that y'all supposed to be kings are acting like this. Like, really? Like Monty said, you know, I'm happy that you corrected yourself, you know, Real Rap, because Deacon 305 didn't say that. And y'all need to really not be thinking when someone else is speaking. You should be listening. You should be waiting to really hear something that may change you, because y'all too busy thinking about what you're about to say. And I know there's people on this platform right now that is attacking, you know, Frederick. And I have known, you know, Frederick for about a year now, and I can say wholeheartedly that he is a man that stands on his square. Who locally in their city is having giveaway backpacks? Who's doing free haircuts? Who's able to put 300 men and women in the rain last year to be able to be of service? If you're not doing that, sit down, take some notes, do things locally. And sitting there chatting and up on Facebook and Twitter talking about all this yappity yap Biden Trump shit, and you ain't doing nothing locally. You're not even voting locally. And it's disappointing. It's straight disappointing. And I'm not going to go there with religion because I think it's polarizing us. I think our country is already divided. And we are in the middle of a civil war, and it is in a sunken place. And I don't know if anybody is going to be able to uplift that. These next 4 years ain't going to uplift that. So I advise, you know, for you to do things in your neighborhood, for you to do things, you know, in your surroundings. But don't sit here and beat somebody up on their platform where you don't even have a platform. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. You know, I can say he is a man that stands on his square. He is a follow-through dude. Are you a follow-through dude? Or are you just trying to listen to your health speak and think about your next comment and not listening to the next man? Listen to the next man. Listen to what he's saying to you. I can say to all you Christian dudes that Frederick has the patience of Job in the Bible. It takes a lot for someone to sit down and not say anything to you. That's a meditative man. So take notes. Because women like me won't mess with a man that don't stand on his square. And if you're going to be, you know, I'm going to have to call somebody out because I don't like when a man is passive aggressive. If you're going to stick to your margin, stick to your topic, stick to whatever you are saying. If Frederick wants to vote for himself, allow that. Don't argue against it. You don't know his other policies he's voting for. You don't know other things that he's voting for. He's just doing one thing that he's expressing to you out loud, and you want to tear it down. That's not fair. That wasn't going on in the 80s and 90s. It's the social media shit that got y'all fucked up, and you just want to think that you're right all the goddamn time. And you're not right all the time. It's okay that you're not right. But don't knock somebody else down because they're expressing themselves. That's not cool. That's not manly. So I'm just, you know, like, you're new to the chat, I guess, you know, Samuel Johnson. But brother, look, if you have your platform, use it. And if you're going to speak on your topic, stick to the margins. But don't sit there and passively aggressive and start talking about boxing to Frederick and like what he's doing. No, just say what you're going to say. Say your piece. Stick to your topic. That you don't like this, and this, and then that's it. But when you flip-flop and start saying something about boxing, that's whack. Stick to your guns. Stay on your square. Say what you're going to say. Or build your own platform so you can go ahead and build up whoever wants to follow you and listen to what you have to say. What it comes down to all y'all in the chat, all y'all men, is listen. Listen to what someone else is saying to you and stop playing telephone. And retain what the person is saying to you because you might see it a little bit differently. Humble yourself. That's all I got to say.
Thank you. Phone lines are lit. Y'all motherfucker, we gonna be here a minute, huh? Man, it's oh shit. The Antichrist. What's up? I'll give you your intro. Change the vibe a little bit.
Oh, you scared to death, Negro.
What's up, man?
Because that's what I've been hearing. Yeah, wait a minute. Did I miss something?
Oh.
Did I hear you say are you voting locally, Fred? Are you voting for the Senate?
I'm voting. Yes, I'm voting. I take my kids to vote with me every time.
I ain't missed nothing then. It's emotional again. Because I'm not voting for neither one of them motherfuckers either. The man asked Trump to denounce the rednecks. He didn't do it. The other man said, are you with Black Lives Matter? Do you support them? He said, I support what's going on with the few police that kill black people. He said, but there are a lot of good policemen. I did not hear him say I support Black Lives Matter. And I didn't expect him to say that. If he's a politician, he don't want to piss off his white voters. And then he got to say, I support black people that, you know, the policemen that kill black people. I don't support that. I support the good policemen. And I'm going to bring them all into the White House. So he's taking care of the voters that he needs. I mean, what? We don't want anything. I haven't heard them say they're giving me shit. So what am I going out there and vote for either one of them for? I mean, I don't get it. I watched the debate. I still didn't hear nothing. I heard Trump sound like a damn fool. Outside of that, Joe held his ground. But Joe still sound like Joe. So, I mean, I'm voting locally. I'm putting the Senate in office. And I want the House to be held together. Because if we're going to get something, that's where you're going to get it at. A president can't do nothing but sign a law or sign a bill and then send it back to the House and the House ratifies it. Or if he vetoes something, if you got the Senate a Democrat and you got the House a Democrat, they the ones that make the shit. They can override his veto. So what do you need a president for? This shit been going on before Trump. And what did Trump stop? He couldn't stop shit unless the Senate voted for it. So I really want to know, what did he stop? That's my thing. But hold your ground, Fred, and keep your foot on these niggas' necks.
Oh yeah, I don't, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Keep your foot on these niggas' neck. I like when that guy say that. Tell him call in and say that shit again. Keep your foot on these niggas' necks.
He got a newborn now. He sleep.
Okay, good. Well, it's gonna have to be me and you then, Fred.
Right,
Keep your foot on these niggas' necks, Fred. I'm back in the chat, man.
Appreciate you. Yeah. All right, one. I guess that's the beauty of this platform, is that you can say how you feel. You know, you can curse me out, disagree, and I'm just gonna sit here and listen. You know what I'm saying? 614. Hey, what's up? What's up?
What's up, OG Fred? I'm calling back.
You gotta
in,
beam
man.
in. Why you didn't beam in? So you can save some money.
Fuck, man, I fucking forgot, man.
It's in the chat,
bro.
right?
I ain't sit on the chat.
It's in the chat right now.
As you
Beam
can
in.
hear, man.
It's expensive. Beam in.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
Okay.
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. You know what I mean? I can pay it off, so it ain't. But one thing I wanted to say is the last caller that said, I'm betting against America go down too, man. I know you probably fuck with the stock market, don't you?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know the American dollar's about to go down.
Oh yeah, I mean, come on. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
and
so
and especially when everybody start killing each other in about 9-10 months. Oh, this shit. Oh no, I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, last caller, man, that was talking about buying gold. I really hope a lot of people are really buying gold right now, man, because you know, like as you know, a lot of the rich people are buying gold. You know, as everybody else knows, if you're in a stock, you know what I mean, you gonna realize that the price of gold's been going up. You know what I mean? And the crazy thing is, it's still going up. You know. So last caller, I agree with him. I'm betting on the American dollar to go down. You know what I'm saying? To where that means the inflation is gonna go up. You know what I mean? Because the dollar ain't gonna mean shit. We going into globalization. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that is more tradable stuff around the world. You know what I mean? And every other economy around the world is coming up. So yes, America is fucking fucked. So buy gold. If you live in America, go invest in somewhere else. You know what I mean? Go invest in other countries. Try to start a lot of, you know what I mean? Or like as they say, if you got enough money in America, try to buy a little real estate, or if you got a group of people, you know what I mean, Big Fred, that's one thing that's wrong with us as black people, man. We need to come as a group, and we got to bring our money together and invest, man. And we got to take our money somewhere, you know what I mean? Whatever that's good, that's going to bring us the biggest return. We got to just put our money together, man. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I agree with the last caller, man. The American, like, man, I'm betting, like, literally, I'm even betting against the stock market. I put some money down, you know what I mean, to where I'm betting that the American dollar is not gonna be I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not gonna be worth nothing because you know what I mean, because this is American dollar, but you know what I mean, it's gonna go down. So I'm betting against the American dollar to go down, man. If you're in the stock market, you know what I mean. Don't even buy no government bonds because the taxes is, you know what I mean. We in too much fucking government debt. You know what I mean, to where we don't even got like I don't even know how the hell we keep printing this money. You know what I mean? So if you about to go in the stock market, don't buy no RIAs, no government bonds, none of that, man. Leave that stuff alone. Try to buy some blue chip companies like Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, you know what I mean? Some good companies that's really worth something, man. But that's all I wanted to say, Big Dog Fred.
Appreciate you. Make it quick,
Thank
man.
you.
You paying $1 a minute. Make it quick.
yeah. That's why I was trying to talk too fast, man. But thank you very much, man. But literally though, buy like if anybody can buy gold right now, man. Gold is really going up, man. And it ain't gonna stop going. Last time I heard, I was hearing somebody that said it's about to go to like at least to $2,100 a ounce, man. So. You know what I mean? Buy gold, man. Last caller, whatever the fuck he doing, man. I know he said he got his motherfucking ears to the streets, man. I believe that motherfucker, man. For real, man. So that's all I wanted to say, man.
Appreciate you. Yeah, where we at? Yep. Yeah, man. I think if we where's the meshing point on these goals, on these what's up? Oh shit, my bad. Oh shit, it's not. Oh, there we go. Okay, what's up?
What's going on, Fred? What's happening?
How you feel, Mike?
Man, I'm chilling, listening to your show.
Thank you.
I was feeling what Miss Patty was saying, and the last brother that called. You know, what I admired with the last brother, what he did, he gave props to one of the callers that called in and gave some information. And what Miss Patty addressed was just the brothers just pretty much just barking on each other, shitting on each other for having their own perspectives. I think a lot of the fuel that other people and coaches kind of use against us, it'd be shit that we kind of throw out there. We are the number one critics and people that's disappointed with ourselves. Nobody could shit talk us and shit on us or talk down on us like we do. I think one brother called in earlier was saying a bunch of people were scared and so forth. And, you know, I don't know, man. It's like you got some, like I said, you got some brothers that talk a lot and you got some brothers that do a lot. And like Miss Patty mentioned, you know, people need to be doing something as far as helping their community. You know, sitting in having these powwows is good, but you know, when people gonna get up and get outside and do something effective. And for the people who don't want to go outside, you know, you don't have the funds, you don't have the resources to provide lunch bags or snacks or school supplies. You know, look at your social media. Look at what you post and what you share. Do you share any of the people that you know who has businesses who are posting posts that has nothing to do with fucking Cardi B or whatever recent pop culture bullshit drama that's going on? What are we supporting? You know, if they say fucking losers only promote shit that's for losers. So if you posting fights and girls shaking asses all fucking day, you're a fucking loser. If you ain't recycling nothing that's positive to the earth, you wasting fucking time. You know, don't talk about how you ready to fix shit when you could be fixing shit all fucking day. And again, it's not about resources or money. It's just about supporting your people, your community. Black Friday coming up. Who can officially say they're going to spend that extra money with only black businesses? Who's willing to do that? You know, that shit don't cost nothing. You know, I remember when the little Lonzo Ball dude came out when he had his little sneaker. Motherfuckers was ragging on the sneakers though, like it's his. You ever seen the motherfuckers who make Nike? The motherfuckers who make those phone sneakers. You ever seen those people who are behind those businesses? You wouldn't even recognize them. And they definitely wouldn't even fucking speak to you. So I don't know, like we gotta do better. Now, as far as the voting, people need to understand what popular votes are and what elective votes are. Everybody in your motherfucking city can vote for whoever you want. But if the big heads on top select who they want, there could be 2 or 3 people. Those 1 million votes don't mean shit. It's as simple as that. You know, you're kind of just holding up your flags to kind of let the people know which way you want the election to, and they can look at y'all and give you the thumbs down or thumbs up. You know, so be careful who you put in office. Those are the people you want to pay attention to. And every person that complains about Trump, I ask them all, name one thing that Trump did that affected you at your doorstep. A lot of people can't do that. They kind of just regurgitate what they've seen on the news. Or you might have had some taxes taken out. But, you know, there's other kind of taxes. Fucking Burger King and McDonald's takes taxes out your checks just so they can give people fake-ass French fries. But you don't know that. Nike takes taxes out your check just so they can put up more billboards in your face and make your kids want to steal sneakers. But you don't think about that. So we got to stop blaming each other, you know. All that finger pointing is corny, you know. And that includes the so-called white man. You know, he's not your enemy no more either. That motherfucker got his own problems. You already hear his dollars ain't shit. His castle is collapsing. The illusion of this company run machine is the screws are loose. You know, so your only real enemy is the perspective of what you have of yourself and your people in your head. That's your fucking enemy. If you watch too much news and the news tell you everybody's evil, don't trust that black man, that woman ain't shit, men ain't shit, you know, this is what you do to destroy your family. If you follow those steps, you the sucker MC. You know, put on your goofy hat and deal with it. You know? Or you could take off your those goggles that fuck up your perception and to give you that illusion that everything is sparkly, especially if you think you have money. That's an illusion, especially if you're not spending it on your own. You know, wealth, a westernized perspective of wealth is having a lot. An African perspective of wealth is being able to offer a lot and do a lot. And I can pat myself on the back. All I do is support my community. I get joy from it. I enjoy watching my people excel. You know? So yeah, I'm gonna get behind that. I'm gonna push that. I'm gonna pull that. I'm gonna carry that. I'm gonna build that. And if it's in our way, I'm gonna move it out our way. We could break it down and turn it into something useful. But all this finger pointing and blaming, man, like, stop that shit. You sound real stupid. But I mean, I'm not saying if something needs to be checked, check it with full ferocity. But if it's just about finger pointing and just being part of the laughing crowd, you're corny and you're wasting energy. Yeah, that's my call, Fred.
Appreciate you.
Mr. T.Y.
Mr.
Peace.
T. Peace. Let me get my Mr. T.Y. impersonation.
Nigga, I'm still here. Nigga. I can give you some classes.
You got the ladies complimenting you in the chat, so I was like, shit, let me try that real quick. On a quick.
Hey, salute to the group, man. Salute to the group, man. I enjoy y'all, man. All right, Mr. T.Y. to St. Louis.
All right, peace, Key. Shit, I was trying to get in where I fit in, you know what I mean? I was trying to, but you know, Yeah. What's up, 314?
Peace to the king. What's going on with you?
Man, what you got?
Man, I think we are looking at this whole situation in a very small perspective.
Okay.
At the end of the day, people don't know thyself. If they knew their self, they would know voting has nothing to do with us per se. The United States is a corporation. It's a corporation that wasn't intended for us. We were the property of the United States. If you look up emancipation, it doesn't mean that we were set free. Emancipation means the ownership has been transferred to another owner. That's all it meant. Black doesn't mean pride or skin tone. Black means property in law. It's a legal status. So we are over here debating on who we're going to vote for, and we are considered property. Until you fix your slave status, which you can change through an affidavit process, because black means property in law and white means free, which you can change. You can change that. Asians do not vote. Mexicans do not vote majorly. Like this we over here talking semantics. Like we worrying about the wrong things. In order to have rights, you have to have a nationality. A nationality gives you rights. You are covered by the UN. There is no Blackadonia or Black land. There is no United Nations representing Black people because they're not a nation. They're not a nationality. In order to have rights, you have to have a nationality. Once we fix that, it's other things that we can implement to keep police. Asians don't have to worry about no police. You know why? Because they put in an affidavit, a do not detain affidavit on the record. And they also put their land in a trust, making it privatized. These are all things that we're doing down here in Texas. This is things that we can also be doing nationwide. But our people are so scattered all over the place, worrying about Democrat and Republican. Now, for one, the Republican side is where we get our judicial rights from. That's the party we created. Now, if we do not fill those seats by putting ourselves in those seats, we just asking from the crumb. We're asking for crumbs through the Democratic Party. So at the end of the day, a lot of people don't even understand what this is really about. Slavery is still going on today, and you are the slave product. This is the reason why they're able to kill you. This is the reason why they can patrol your neighborhoods and do all types of foul things to you, because you don't know thyself. You don't know your own history. It says it right in the law. You can look up the South Carolina Indian Act. It tells you who we were at the time of slavery. It tells us who we were. Now, they tricked you and told you this Wizard of Oz story that you came from another place. But Dorothy, you've been home the whole time. Everybody knows the story of the Pilgrims coming here and they were poor. So how were they rich enough to get a million plus Negroes to America? But nobody reads the law. If you look up the law, it tells you that we were the Moors, we were the Indians. They even call us Berbers. But if you do not go to the law for remedy, you won't get any. And they're not going to tell you how to get remedy in their corporation. They set it up this way. So we're fighting for something that really doesn't make any sense. Because in anything that I want to, as far as rights, I know how to enact them through an affidavit process, through the recorder of deeds in any municipality court in the nation. I don't wait to voting season for somebody to do something for me. I kick their ass in court. That's what we need to be doing. And I appreciate this conversation because it really gives us insight to the fact that our people are totally lost. And I don't know how we're going to get it together, but I appreciate the conversation so people can look at this very, very carefully and see what we really, really, truly talking about. Google some of the things I just said to you on this line. If you can find a lie in what I'm saying, I promise you that you will not. So that's all I want to say. Peace to the guys, peace to the kings and empresses. Y'all be cool.
Appreciate you. Hey, I'll be honest. When that nigga said nationwide, you know what I want to say is on your side. I want to say that shit so bad. Nationwide is on your side. Oh man, what's up, man? What's up? You up, man? You up this late? What's up, 202? 202, Mike. 202.
Could you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. What's up?
Yeah. What I was calling because I don't know. A lot of people want some intellectual masturbation shit, and that shit annoying to me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I see like we got our own issues, and like a lot of the things that's going on, but we can see like all the brothers, they telling you what's going on, the dollar falling, all these different things like Iran, Russia, China, they all like, what I'm saying, what was happening to Rome. When Rome fell, the barbarians came. Iran, Russia, and China, they coming and they send COVID and collapsing the dollar, making our economy weak and all that other stuff. But we want to, vote for our freedom instead of, obtaining it ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I mean, and anybody, that's listening, it's just start with the intellectual masturbation. You know what I'm saying? Get on your shit. Find you some people. Everybody ain't gonna agree with you. You know what I'm saying? But find you some people you can agree with and be, what I'm saying, in one accord. Buy you some land. If it ain't in America, you too scared to get up from under the white man or whoever you want to be up under. You know what I'm saying? You too scared to get from under. Get you some land. You know what I'm saying? Protect yourself and your family. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, there ain't no other way. You know what I mean? You could see. I personally see. Getting freedom except fighting for it. I ain't gonna vote for it. I ain't gonna go to the polls for it. It ain't gonna happen that way. The white man laugh at you every single time you say, you know what I mean, we come like I got one point. My father's 76. My father's 76 years old. I'm in my early 30s or whatever. He told me about voting. He came up in the Jim Crow era and all that other stuff. He he said it ain't no different, now than it was back then. And he came in not just Jim Crow, but before. I mean, almost prior to Jim Crow. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother was a slave. You know what I'm saying, in South Carolina, and I seen her before she died. She was 112 years old before she died. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I mean, I know where. I mean, I've seen where we came from as far as like from slave. I got all those generations. I had access to touch to see where it came from or whatever. So, and then like my grandmother picked cotton, was on my great grandmother's back. You know what I'm saying? While she was picking cotton, all that kind of stuff. So like I see like all the stuff that we that came from, but this intellectual masturbation is not getting us nowhere. This voting for our next oppressor is our stick in the mud. Fred, you had made perfect points on, from slavery to Jim Crow to fighting in their wars and all that other stuff, trying to find that element of freedom.
but we'll never obtain it because they're not going to give you that freedom. No oppressor in their right mind going to give the people that they're oppressing some way to be on an even playing field. And to me, I just see, the intellectual masturbation going on. I see the sisters that came out and, what's her name, Patty Dean, she came out and she called us out on that shit. Everybody getting all emotional about shit that we see, but we're not doing nothing. We say all these things on this call, but I guarantee you, I want to see half of these dudes, you know what I'm saying, trying to uplift their neighbor, somebody that they close to, in proximity to. We talk about that all the time, proximity. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I ain't gonna be long winded. I just wanted to, throw that out there. I appreciate you, Fred. Salute to the chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm out.
Appreciate you. Every time someone say long-winded, I think of Nipsey Hussle. Long-winded on this road, on this journey. What do you say? DB, call me now, DB. Call me now, DB. Call me now. Let's get out of here. I appreciate y'all, man. Spirited conversation. Now y'all motherfuckers better have a solution tomorrow. Y'all motherfuckers better have a solution tomorrow. Shit, y'all better wake up with a solution. What's up?
Man, what's happening, man? It's us again, man.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, man, I'm tapping in because somebody said something about the country, this our country and shit. This ain't our fucking country. This our land. We was here first. It's hieroglyphs in the Grand Canyon. It's a pyramid in East St. Louis. We was here first. The system is their system. This ain't our country. I want this motherfucker to crumble and fall. And shouts out to Reggie Owens. I know he a intellectual nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't no stupid nigga. But it's like he always like throwing like, I never seen this nigga agree on anything with anybody. And I'm not to say I know he not a yes man type nigga, but it's like, nigga, you riding around with your check engine light on, hoping it's just the gas cap. Like, nigga, the country is this shit is over with.
I used to do the same thing. Please God, no,
you know
please God,
like,
please God. You're right.
Like, I know. I'm telling you, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here trying. I'm trying to.
I had an Oldsmobile.
I'm trying to rebuild from the rubble, nigga. I'm not trying to infiltrate. We could have infiltrated in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. I would rather rebuild from the rubble. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, that's just how I said. That was my point when I called in early and I was speaking on that shit. Like, as a street nigga, I see my advantages. You know what I'm saying? When I was locked up, that type of shit. If that 220, 30 pound CO smile at me every time, hey, listen, check it out, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see my advantages. I see Trump is an advantage to watch this motherfucking country crumble. They said in 2025, China is supposed to surpass us as a superpower. They don't even use currency out there no more. You know what I'm saying? They use facial recognition shit and you can buy shit. You know what I'm saying? When the dollar crash, it's over with. So I see, like I said, I see my advantages. I pay attention to characteristics, and I'm not jabbing at Reggie Owens or none of that shit. Like I said, he an intellectual nigga. I can tell that shit, but I'm not trying to fix this shit. Joe Biden, somebody called him a Jim Crow Joe. I'm not voting for this nigga, bro. I'm not voting for neither one. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not voting for dude. So I want to see the country fall. I'm preparing myself for when the country falls. That's why I have guns. I have gold. I don't know how to grow food and vegetables, but I'm damn sure need to learn how to. But I'm out. Peace, Fred. Peace, guys. Peace to Queen, Patty D, DB. Shouts out. But I'm out. Much love.
Appreciate you. Yeah. DB, call me now, DB. Call me now, DB. How about I call you? Yeah, I can just start calling you now on this Google.
All right, shit. That probably worked better.
I know, right? That might work better. What would DB do?
Man. Well, DB is stick to his local politics. That's what he'd do. DB is stick to fucking with Marquise Harris Dawson. DB would keep fucking with Curran Price. DB would keep fucking with Maxine Waters. DB would keep fucking with Trisha Taylor. You know what I'm saying? DB would keep fucking with Brenda Harper Forte. You know, I stick to my local politics and my melanated folks over here. You know what I'm saying? So I can make a difference in my community. DB gonna stick to guiding, redirecting adolescents to succeed and keep fucking with my youth. You know what I mean? That's what DB would do. You know, straight up. DB gonna keep his jiu-jitsu game tight. You know, everybody talking about guns. Yeah, you don't walk around with a gun all day, every day, everywhere you at. And shout out to the people that do. You know what I'm saying? When I was ragging, shit, I used to do that, but you know, I was young and crazy, and my shit wasn't legal. But right now, shit, my hands and my feet is my weapon. You know what I'm saying? So I'm finna stick to that. And I meant to say this to everybody before, and I probably said this shit before. Everybody talking about a gun, everybody talking about shooting and going to a range. Man, listen, we got to get to real life first. Real life is if somebody slapped the shit out of you, are you a person that's gonna slap them right back with reflexes? And if you're not that person, if you're going to hold your cheek and turn around for a second first, or, oh my God, I can't believe you did that, then you are not a person that will shoot somebody. So don't go get you a gun. You learn how to go fight first. Go and roll in a boxing class somewhere. Go drive for 30 minutes if we don't got none in your neighborhood. Go take a fucking karate or a jiu-jitsu or a judo or taekwondo or ninjutsu. Go take some hand-to-hand combat and learn how to deal with physical confrontation first. And then you start going for distance. Learn how to use a damn stick. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't never been in no fight before, and people always think that. That's crazy because every time I chill with chicks, and when they know a nigga get down with with martial arts and all of that, and we might be watching TV or seeing something on the internet, and chicks always say, if that bitch did that to me, I would do this. And I'm like, shit, no, you won't. You know what I'm saying? I got a 13-year-old nerd with braces and glasses, you know what I'm saying, like trifocals, and she'll fuck you up, grown-ass 30-year-old lady, because you ain't never been in no confrontation. You always think you're going to do something to somebody. You ain't going to do a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? When somebody kick your feet from under you and jump on you and start choking your fucking neck. So everybody that think that they could just go get a heat and that's just going to solve it all, it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Because if you a coward, you got to, and coward ain't always a bad. Oh yeah, it is a bad thing. Shit, I'm trying to dress it up a little bit. You just got to learn how to deal with confrontation. And the first thing is learning how to defend yourself through combat. So anyway, that's the first thing that DB will do. What's up, Fred?
What's up, homie?
Oh shit, man! Posted up like paint on walls, maintaining, sticking to the business.
Oh, okay.
You understand? Yeah. Well, hey, Caesar said, I'm a man with it. You think you're a man with that gun? I'm a man without it. You got these. You got these. You live to fight another day. Okay?
Yeah, speaking of that, we got 2 days to watch New Jack City. Make sure
I'm done. I already watched it. Yeah.
I'm just reminding people, man. We're going to talk about it, right? Oh,
yeah.
Man. Yeah,
hey,
man.
That's
Defend
crazy.
yourself.
Joe Biden's son was messing with Dwayne Johnson. Did you know that?
The Rock?
Exactly.
That was funny.
Yeah, the Rock band hit after hit. Like, God damn. Yeah. Well, fuck you, the whole Biden family. Yeah, eat a dick. Anyway.
Yeah, man.
I was thinking about it, watching that too, right? First question I want to ask you: how do you think? I don't know if his name was Chris Wallace or Mike Wallace. How do you think he did as a mediator, or whatever they call it?
He should have. They should have gave him one. They should have gave him control of the mics. 2, he was slightly biased towards Biden, and 3. I mean, I would. He's okay. I wasn't overly impressed.
Chat. So for the chat, what y'all think? How do y'all think?
Oh, I shouldn't have answered that. Yeah.
The mediator did. Y'all think that he should? I think that they should have had Mike control through the producers, and whenever either one of the candidates, and it was usually Donald Trump, overbearing. When they start talking out of turn, to just mute the mic.
Yeah, they definitely because honestly, Donald Trump wasn't saying shit. Like, he wasn't saying shit. No, man.
But check it out.
Yeah.
Donald Trump was right when he said, Joe Biden, like, you've been doing this shit for 100 years. Like, you should know how to do this better.
Yeah.
and I think you made the point earlier when we was on the live that Donald Trump was, you know what I'm saying? He's what's the name of that show? The Apprentice, right? Like,
yeah.
So he knows how to play, and he's been around celebrities for a long time. You remember he used to hang out with rappers and actors and all of that back
Mike Tyson, Don King. Yeah.
So he knows how to play it. He used to host parties, so he knows how to play the crowd. And Joe Biden is supposed to know better than that. You know what I'm saying? And I understand he's trying to do some things that you see Barack Obama did, but he doesn't have the same sort of charisma that Barack has, right? So Barack Obama would look into the camera, and Real Rap made some references like, who are you looking at, right? But he just doesn't have Barack's charisma, so it just didn't work the same way.
At all.
You know? But I was telling Reggie, I think that Joe Biden was supposed to be more aggressive because Donald Trump was just going to keep cutting him off. You know what I'm saying? And he allowed it. So, and the mediator wasn't able to control, Donald Trump. So Joe was supposed to get a little more aggressive, right?
Facts.
Yeah. So another thing was, I was thinking, what would be the questions? And I think the mediator started these, but we never got clarity because there was so much bickering and we got no answers. But I think he was asking questions about, what did he ask them? I think he asked them to denounce
white racists, white supremacy. Yeah.
Right. And Trump didn't do it. He
what do you want me to call him? Oh, that was just classic rhetoric. What do you want me to call him? Give him a name. What do you want me to call him? He never answered the question. Answered the question. But then I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of white people taking these. I'm tired of them. Like, I'm tired of police officers taking these and shit. I'm tired of it. Yeah, we got great police officers, but at the end of the day, you gotta be great when you're putting your uniform on and when you're taking it off. So you got to know so oh man.
Yeah, I was thinking about something after it went off, right before it ended. And I was thinking, if I had an opportunity to ask this question to either one of them, and it didn't have to be on that platform, but just any platform, would the loser work with the winner in any capacity to unify the country?
It's a great question.
If you are the president, that means that you are the most patriotic person in the world, right? The most patriotic person in the country. That means that you love this country more than anybody else, right? And if you are applying for that position, right, lobbying for the position of a president, commander in chief, then that means you love the red, white, and blue. So that means you'll do everything for it, right? So if you were the loser, would you work with the winner in any capacity that you can to help to unify the country? And
I would like to see Donald Trump say no in his way. Well, I'm not losing. So he probably would say, I'm not losing. So Joe, would you help me?
Right.
Yeah, that's what he would say.
And for the people in the chat, I'm not going to see it now probably because it's going to take too long, but I want to look at it and for people who's catching the replay. But what question would you ask to these candidates to help you to understand how they would unify the country? And another thing I was thinking too about what solutions do you have specifically to resolve racial unrest? I'm not worried about the whole world. I want this question answered, right? And then it can go into Black Lives Matter, it can go into police brutality, it can go into jobs, right? Tax, whatever it can. But I want that question to be answered specifically. And as the mediator, who was it before? Tavis Smiley?
Yeah, we need a black one. Tavis Smiley had one. Yeah.
Right. To make sure that the questions are answered before we move on to the next one. And that's where I think that the Chris Wallace or Mike Wallace, whatever his name is, that's where I think he didn't do a good job.
That was weak. Answer the question.
Answer the question.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Donald Trump showed us, we knew who he was, but he didn't condemn those so-called, white supremacists. And I didn't think he would denounce anybody who supports him, right? Because shit, it's almost time to get voted in again.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that question, when I heard him say, "Are you going to denounce white supremacy?" That told me that Mike Wallace was pro Biden. You understand what I'm saying? Because he put Trump into a corner to challenge his voter base, but didn't do it to Joe Biden as it pertains to black people or extreme liberals, So but what more can I say?
Yeah, and I think they spent way too much time talking about climate control.
Oh, that was too long. Whole bunch of bullshit. I'm like, get off of this subject.
Yeah. Did you believe Donald Trump and his response to paying $750 a year in taxes?
I paid millions, but I knew what he was talking about when he said he paid millions.
Right.
He bought raw materials. He bought cars. He bought property. So I know what he bought potato chips. I knew what he was saying when he said I paid millions. That's what he was saying. Because you got to understand something. And you guys follow my Patreon. I did a video on this. The cheapest interest rate you're going to get is from the government. So you can make payments to and he has a full-time accountant and they're playing the game as best as anyone. You get 3.5%, 2.5%, 4.5% from the bank. But imagine deferring your taxes to the following year and you just come up with a payment plan and you're paying 0.075 in penalties. So there you have it. So it's just important, man. It's just important that we understand the game that Donald Trump is playing. We should be asking questions. How did he do it? How the fuck did you do this shit?
He said it was the code and the way that the code was written.
Yeah.
So it is the way it is. He said the code is written the way it is, and I just followed it. And you're stupid if you don't. So to me, at the end of it all, that's an admission of guilt, even without saying I did it.
Yeah. If I paid more than Donald Trump, I want to know how can I not pay in 2021?
He beat around the bush to say yes.
Yeah. So yeah, he paid it. Yeah, he beat around the bush, but that's what he does. He didn't really have many answers tonight. He's not really an intellectual. He's learning on the job. What's up?
Neither one of them are intellectual.
Neither one of them are. Neither one of us.
Neither one of us. Yeah, well, man, I don't want to ask too much, man. I think I had a whole lot of questions, and sometimes I'm gonna start doing this too. I'm gonna start probably jumping in halfway through. You know what I mean? Getting a couple in, and
sure.
I think sometimes, and I don't want to be super redundant, and I think some of the questions that I may want to ask to you into the chat, or just some things that I want to point out. Some people already say them. And they will say the same thing actually on the same call 5 times. They'll just keep repeating it over and over again. So when it comes to me and I'm like, damn, that's the same point that I had, in my head, but I'm like, I'll just leave it alone. But I think I'm going to start jumping in a little bit earlier as well. So, yeah. Man, but anyway, man, the concert was great. Thanks again for that, man. Free concert. We vibed out. You know what I mean? I had a date earlier, but, solo bolo at the moment. And, yeah, man. So appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Had some, I don't know wines, but I know I had some nice red wine. At least that's what I think. You know what I'm saying? It costs double digits in price. So I think this shit costs like $18. So yeah, it better be some good wine.
You ain't got that Charles Shaw, Clarence Shaw, whatever it is, Charles Shaw from motherfucking what is that? Farmer John.
Shit.
What's it called? Trader Joe's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No. Shit. Mm-mm. So I ain't sipping on it. So shit, that's just for when people come through. So yeah. Anyhow, man. Yeah. Thanks again for that show, man. Looking forward to next week. And then tomorrow we got today's Monday or Tuesday.
Today is Tuesday. So we got Sergeant Dorsey tomorrow. That's gonna be fun. We gonna have the same conversation tomorrow. Sergeant Dorsey gonna get on me. It's Tuesday, yo.
No. You mean Tuesday because it's after midnight or Tuesday?
Oh yeah. Yeah. We started the show
So
on
we
Tuesday.
don't got Sergeant Dorsey.
Yeah, we have
Dorsey on
Sergeant Dorsey tonight. Yes.
No, Sergeant Dorsey on Wednesday.
Tonight. Yeah, it's 12:57. I don't know if you're playing word games with me, but
No, I'm not. I'm not.
yeah, we started this show on Tuesday. It's Wednesday now.
Oh yeah, that's right. Concert Tuesday. That's right.
Yeah.
We got Sergeant Dorsey tomorrow. All right. Yeah, I ain't trying to fuck you over. All right. Well, I'm gonna give some love to the brothers.
Is LeBron who's your LeBron your favorite? Who's your top 3 basketball players?
Anyways, go ahead.
Who said that?
That's what I thought you was pulling that on me. That's why I said that. Yeah.
No. All right. Well, anyway, man.
That shit sounded like Batman. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Yeah. First and foremost, we
I like to give honor to God, who's the first and the head of my life.
Yeah. So from Genesis to Revelation,
Yeah, I've been a G since Genesis.
Yeah. Anyhow, we wouldn't be here without our mother.
I'm gonna die like a rebel, like Revelations.
See why the call gonna last at 3:00 in the morning? Y'all gonna be like, damn, DB, this nigga won't let me get it in. Hustler Slam said the line was long tonight.
Wait on
David
Jesus.
Real Thomas, what up with
Jesus.
you? SS Caesar, man. My boy Caesar called in. He was feeling it. He had to get something off his chest.
Off his chest, man.
He got it in. But you know what? I like the way he presented himself and the way he laid it all out because he wasn't, him and Reggie, I think they disagreed on their points, but they spoke like two men, you know what I'm saying? There wasn't no disrespect. And you know what I'm saying? I dig it. So I fucks with both of them.
Yeah, go vote, everybody. Go vote. You got like 40 days. Go vote.
Yeah.
Vote for me.
Vote
for me or Pedro. Your choice. Vote for Pedro.
All right. Cool. Can I get it in now?
Yeah, for sure.
They've been in here for hours.
I'm just a background singer. That's all.
The Sweet Science Examiner, Dave Jack. Let's see. Hustler Slim, SS Caesar, Eli Zachary, the Queen, Patty Dean.
To be. See, you would only get that. See, that's called growing up melanated. Sorry, Mark Wonderlick, you wouldn't have did that.
Yeah. My brother Dave Jack. Big Dose, what up with you? In here late with us, man. Right on. Big Dose. 5-1 Trey in the building. Big Sean, he said Bay Area in the building. What's up, Big Sean? What part of the Bay you in? We right here in South Central LA.
Welcome, Sean. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that notification. Welcome to the show, man.
Yeah, boom. There's a link for you right there at the bottom. Hit that too.
Yeah,
Man.
welcome.
Bumpy Thompson, my brother. Boxing and Barbecue. Anat Israel. Time Woods. Time Woods, where you been, man? I ain't seen you all evening.
Yeah.
Mr. Vegas, you came in here late too, bro. Why not in the building? Eli Zachary, still in here. Mike Weary the Great. Salute to you. My brother Hustler Slim. Deacon 305 with the extra 5.
Don't come back tomorrow.
Look, Deacon was on fire today, man. Y'all better leave.
He didn't know what the hell he was saying. He didn't know what the hell that nigga said. Fred said, "Don't vote, huh? You ain't no street nigga." I know. What are you talking about? Hey, you can tell that's his strengths. See, when the nigga ain't got no talking points, he talk to his strengths. You know what I mean? Because he wants you to respond to his strengths. You ain't no street nigga. Prove you. No, I'm never gonna prove I'm a street nigga. I sold a little bit of weed allegedly. That's about it. You know what I mean? Allegedly, man. I ain't did nothing else. You know what I mean? That's it. I take my gun to the gun range and when I drive to Vegas. That's it. That's it. Allegedly. That's it.
Fred, it's a brother named Joe Hill in the chat. He said, Fred, did you do the interview with Tevin Farmer today?
No, he didn't hit me. I was waiting on that interview and it never happened. And so he'll hit me. He got my. We've been talking in the DM, so he'll hit me when he's ready. And but y'all know because I'm gonna hit the live button. Okay.
Okay. All right. J.A. Dixon, I see you in here. Yeah. I see. He said he did ask him. He asked him about Black Lives Matter and support. All right, J.A. Dixon, we see you. Let me see Kevin Brower in here.
Thank you, Eli Zachary. We appreciate you.
Okay. He must have put it at the bottom. I'm scrolling up, so I didn't catch that. But and Fresh must have went to sleep because he was in here.
That nigga snoring.
Yeah, snoring, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's everybody, man.
That nigga got a bonnet on.
His what? His bonnet?
Yeah, nigga sleep with a bonnet.
Damn. And shout out to my locals, man.
I ain't never been to a dog fight. Never. You're right. I mean, I seen two pit bulls fighting in the middle of the street on Florence and Hoover and shit. You know what I mean? But I ain't never really been to a dog fight. Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, dog fights in the hood, but not like a real dog fight though. Like I seen pit bulls like in the Manchester Park and shit, but I ain't never seen like you know how they do like the like real fighting. Like no, I ain't never seen that.
See, that's because it was you and your sister, and your mom was at work, so shit, you had to watch over your sister, so you really couldn't really hang out like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the motherfuckers is all over the place. Matter of fact, shit, they used to be over there by where you live, shit, off of Florence and between Western and Normandy.
Yeah,
the spot. Yeah. So yeah, Jarvis Johnson here, JJ Champion Heart. What up, E? Big Lord.
I don't know nothing about no dog fight talk. Nah, I'm not gonna lie to y'all niggas. I'm never gonna pretend to be a nigga. I'm never gonna be that dude, man. Yeah, nigga, man. You know, I had 2 bricks. You know what I mean? Man, that shit off of the birds, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Dog, I see you. Let's see. I think that's it, man. One Sports Network came in a little late. We see you in there.
What's
too,
up, Trey?
Yeah, Reggie, you going live? Is Reggie going live? Why not? What's up with you, man?
That they going to bed.
All right, cool. Well, shit, man. That's it, man. Appreciate everybody coming through, man. There's links in the chat, man. Hit those links, man. Hit the thumbs up on your phone or hit the thumbs down. Subscribe, like, share the video on all your platforms. We see y'all in less than 24 hours. Play the song.
Oh, I'm here. Oh, I'm ready. I'm super ready. You see that? You see how quick I was? You see how quick I was?
I got you.
You the real leader. He's the real leader of CMB.
Brother from UCLA.
Oh man, 305 still in here. Take your ass to bed, nigga. Take your ass to bed. Reggie Owens, tell that nigga 305 plus 5 to go to bed. That nigga say him and Reggie in the chat. Vote. Yeah, vote. They gonna steal Florida anyway, nigga. People Hernandez, what it do, big homie? They still in Florida anyway. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Oh man, them immigrants gonna be voting like a motherfucker. Those motherfucking Cubans. Oh man, them niggas about to hire. Hey, they probably hiring at the post office in Florida heavy right now. I know they are. Yeah, they said Errol looked great in sparring today. I got a text while they were watching the show and they hit me. I was checking my bet during the show and shit. Errol is minus 370. So hopefully, if I can get that shit like at 240, 250, that'll be good. Yeah, that's gonna be easy money. I think he'll win by UD. You know what I mean? At worst, you know. So. Yeah. So Sergeant Dorsey, we won't be here this late with Sergeant Dorsey. We got Sergeant Dorsey. We got all them shows and shit. Rob still in here?
Rob, get him, Rob.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm acing. Learn to
Ski ball, ski ball, Fred. Oh man, ski ball. I ain't heard that shit in a. Cause you know what, Rob, I get my shit the ski mask way, nigga. Cause I'm a real nigga. I get my shit the ski mask way. Oh God! Hey, Past Usher dig at 305. I get by in the ski mask way. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. Oh man.
Did Reggie say going live?
Yeah, man. Reggie going live. Man, let me be a thug real quick. What happened? It went off?
Yeah, shit. You said you wanted to be a thug. I thought.
Oh, my bad. And they're all fun. I just gotta make sure. Deacon 305. I'm a real nigga. I'm a real nigga. I'm about to go steal some. I'm about to go rob a nigga for some bricks right now, nigga. You see how close I keep this thing on me? You see how close I keep this thing on me? I'll play. Let my alarm go off at 1:08 in the morning. Let my alarm go off. But I'm serious though. I'm like a marksman with this shit. You know. Anyways, man, that's enough. That's enough. It wasn't nothing in there. It wasn't nothing in there but some dominoes and shit. But anyways, man. Oh man, appreciate y'all. I love y'all, man. Where we at tomorrow? Sergeant Dorsey. Speaking of dominoes, Sergeant Dorsey. Love you, DB. Love you, 305 plus 5. Love all y'all niggas. Reggie Owens gonna vote us into an abyss, but it's okay, Patricia. We gonna make it.
Peace.
All right, I see y'all niggas tomorrow. Peace, y'all. Peace.